into SEC. I go, no, I'm the FCC guy, not the SEC guy.
Right. There's a new organization after you now.
But it kind of made it look like I was, guilty of something.
I thought you were the new Martha Stewart.
And that's what everybody thought. Then I go downstairs, and I'm walking out of my building, and there's a Post reporter going, "What's going on?" And then this guy snapping photographs of me. So I was like, oh, man, what is this? And, you get crazy from it. It was embarrassing. So, I don't know. So the bottom line was the SEC is doing its job. There was evidently a spike in the
sales.
I think the stock went up before I made my announcement.
Just before, yeah.
So they have to check out, did somebody have insider information about,
what was going on?
Of course, I knew about it, but
you're not an insider. You're the person.
I'm the person, but they have to check me out. They have to check a whole bunch of people out and find out, did anybody, plan some sort of mastermind plot.
But the funniest thing about
Which, by the way, I am a really honest guy. I just want to go on record and say that I wouldn't know how to mastermind anything.
Right. But the funniest thing about it was they were questioning Chauncey Hayden.
I know, Chauncey was being... And I guess Chauncey went to the paper because he got subpoenaed. And so then my picture ends up on the cover.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. Chauncey made a call.
Yeah. Chauncey called the Post.
Right.
So...
yeah, because when you read it, it was a non-story.
Right.
It was
and by the way, I never would have had my picture in the paper if it wasn't for my man there,
helping
me out with his one-man publicity wave.
He's stepping out?
Yeah. He's stepping out wave.
Just stepping out.
So,
Step in front of a bus.
That's what happens when you hang out with kooks.
Well, that's what I said. I said, this is the funniest. If it wasn't blasted in headlines like this is the funniest thing.
Yeah, well, it wasn't fun for me because...
I'm just saying that Chauncey said, oh, I got a story.
Yeah, got subpoenaed.
Yeah, but anyway, so I just want to say...
You haven't done anything.
I haven't done a goddamn thing. I swear.
That killed me. I saw Robin was laughing. I was angry.
Yeah, well, believe me, I'm being...
Well, I mean, you can't get angry at the mental. And that's what Chauncey is.
No, I was...
People put it out there. They see your face. They see SEC's. Oh, here's another thing he's doing.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's totally ridiculous.
Right.
Yeah.
You keep Chauncey around, and these things are going to happen.
But the SEC is doing their job. They have to do... whenever they see spikes like that, that is their job. They're there to protect...
It's a normal thing. It always triggers that kind of investigation.
They're there to protect the stockholders, which I am grateful for. Not because, as someone who has seen tons in the newspaper, people who abuse the system, the only safeguard you have is that when there are spikes, they go out and they look into it. Mm-hmm. But man, I saw that thing and I went... and then the reporters are after me. Just the Post, the Post always right on top of things.
Here's why Chauncey's retarded, okay?
Yeah.
Because there's a real reason. So
Yet another reason.
No, Chauncey sends me an email, and he says, hey, I'm looking on the news groups, and I'm getting killed, and I'm getting vilified, and I didn't do anything wrong. He goes, here's what
of course
happened.
not.
So he goes, here's what happened.
Yeah.
He said, I was contacted by the SEC a couple of times. I thought it was Sal making a phony phone call, so I ignored them. Then they sent me a FedEx, and he goes, I still thought it was a joke. He goes, and this is the line that kills me. So I took the document I got from the SEC, and I showed it to my lawyer friend at the New York Post.
Oh, right.
I'm like, come on.
A lawyer at the New York Post.
Right.
Oh, he straightened everything out.
I'm sorry, not his lawyer friend.
And guess what? My picture ended up at the front page of the paper.
Howard, not his lawyer friend.
I was so proud.
It's not his lawyer friend. It's a guy who writes a business column who would be able to write.
Oh, I see.
Right. A business column.
Well, he certainly straightened things out.
Exactly.
Thank you. But anyway, I really don't know much about it, and that's that. I mean,
I was like, they're doing an investigation. The only person subpoenaed is Chauncey.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Well, anyway, believe me, I'm happy to cooperate any way, because if somebody benefited off of my announcement, I only want that benefit to be me, not them. Because I certainly didn't benefit.
Oh, my goodness.
So that was that.
I love it. They just slap your picture up there, and then you read the story, and it's like, well, this is nothing.
I know, but...
It should be Chauncey's picture. Chauncey was subpoenaed.
I know. I'd rather not discuss I know Chauncey's on the phone. I'd rather not discuss the whole thing right now, if that's okay.
You imbecile!
Yeah, because I've had enough attention. It was my 1 week off.
Right, and that started it off. Kicked it off good.
Kicked it off real good. Got me going. I said, I got to call my parents. My father got it. He was like, I mean,
once you read the story, like Artie said, it was totally ridiculous.
I mean, and I'm sitting there going, they're making me look like I'm a dishonest guy. And, like, the one thing I can pride myself, I got to tell you something. I'm a lot of things. And not all of them great. There's plenty I do wrong. But the one thing, above all things in my life, I pride myself on, and I think anyone who knows me knows this to be the truth. I am honest to a fault. To a fault. And when I say to a fault, I'm not kidding. I'm the guy who leaves $20 laying on the ground at a movie theater because I think someone's going to pick it up. That's dumb. But, it's when you see your picture on the front page of the paper and you go, no, I'm honest. I'm an honest guy. Please.
We didn't do anything.
I didn't do anything. I'm so happy I've got somewhere to go in light of what's going on with the FCC. Then I started getting paranoid. I went, uh-oh. Maybe this is like
a new organization going after you?
I thought, well, maybe this is like Bush and Cheney and Powell and all of them getting together to screw it. And then I just said, you know what? Stop making the whole world about you.
Right. Well, that was the one moment I went, and then I read the story.
I just said, you know what? This is what the SEC does. This is their job. And this is what they do. And big deal. That's what they're supposed to do. And good for them. They're doing the right thing. But I just hope Chauncey won't be calling the CIA next.
Really?
So my
Who
picture
else
can be
does
up.
he know at the Post and has a beat?
He's on top of it.
Well, I mean, just ridiculous.
Chauncey, I'd really rather not talk about it.
No, I'm not going to talk about it.
But seriously, I don't even want to talk about it. I just want this to go away. Okay?
No, it's going to go away.
Thank
you.
I
just want to say one thing in my
thank
defense.
you. You don't have to defend yourself here. I have to go. I'm not blowing you off. I'm just saying I would rather not talk about it.
You know what? I understand. I
okay.
understand.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
Who needs that? I tell you, that's why I'm so glad.
Well, it's really not about you.
No, and that's why I was really glad to be, I'm going to satellite. It's enough. I mean, the government hates me. The FCC they think I'm some kind of subversive. I'm a guy who tells bathroom jokes. This is too much for me. It gives me agita, and I don't even know what agita is. I think it's a rapid heartbeat.
Yeah,
no, isn't it a pain in your stomach?
It's a stomach ache.
Oh, see, I don't even know what that is. I just need to relax a little. Too much attention. I was like, what? Beth said she was watching me. She didn't know I was on the front page of the paper. I opened up the papers. She said, you started to shake. I was like, well, of course. What did I do now?
Right. I mean, when the SEC comes to get you, crazy.
I'm like, what did I do? I wanted to call someone up and go, I didn't do anything.
Public enemy number
I
one.
tried to do everything right.
I am so not doing anything.
What did I do wrong?
Oh, my God.
All I want to do is fart into the microphone.
Which I can't do anymore. Right. Tom says they're too long and wet.
Lawyers have discussed that.
Oh, my goodness.
How sad.
Thank you, Joan Rivers.
Yeah. Hey, did you watch any of Joan Rivers?
Yeah, I got to tell you.
Was it bad?
I missed her. I saw a little bit of Star.
Melissa Rivers is driving me nuts. She's driving me nuts.
Yeah, I'm going to catch Melissa on the rerun, see what she's up to.
Oh, mother. And she suddenly got balls. Like, she's now like the host of Hollywood.
Confident.
Joan and Melissa got some $7 million deal to go over to the TV Guide channel, and I guess this pumped her up like she's some sort of celebrity.
Yeah, she thinks she got a deal.
And she's like, Mother,
she called her.
I'm sitting here with... One point, she got so famished, she didn't know what she was saying.
Yeah.
Mother, I'm sitting here with the guy from Napoleon Dynamite, and I tell you, it is so fabulous. It's like, what planet? Where did she learn to speak English?
Oh, God.
But a couple of chicks hit the wall.
At the Oscars?
Renee's got to go back to blonde hair, Renee Zellweger.
Yeah, she looked terrible.
The black hair's too severe, honey. I met her when she was a blonde. I actually sat next to her.
Looks very natural on her.
And I got to tell you, she was cute as a button. But this black hair or something's off. And it don't look good. Now, I tell you what, they should have turned Hillary Swank's dress around. That back looked dynamite. Looks like the chick got herself in shape. But, man, up front, she looked like, Mother Teresa. Little boobage. Would have been nice. And the face didn't look good, whoever did the makeup. She should have her hair down, never up.
Yeah, she looks very severe, very much like the boxer she plays.
She looked like a boxer in a woman's dress.
Right.
A male boxer in a woman's dress. That husband of hers, oh boy, he dotes on her.
Oh, did you see them making out when she won?
Making out.
That's his job.
I wish I had seen Aviator before we went away on break, way before we went on break, because I would have campaigned for Leonardo DiCaprio to get Best Actor. Jamie Foxx did a fine job, but...
Well, I keep trying to tell you about these movies. You won't go to see them.
Honey, I'm doing the best I can. I'm afraid to leave the apartment. I'm on the front page of the paper every day. Give me a break. I got to get these movies shipped into me.
Yeah, I'm dying to see The Aviator.
Aviator's a wonderful film. I didn't think Kate Blanchett was all that great.
I thought she was terrific.
Was wonderful.
I thought that whole movie was great. But that was the best movie of the year. I didn't see Sideways, so I don't know. But that was the best.
Sideways is funny.
Yeah. All right, I'll see you. We're going to take another week off. Goodbye.
Take care. It's a wrapper.
Yeah.
I actually saw some good reviews on Rock from entertainment reporters this morning.
Really?
But, yeah, I don't know. I mean,
they're waiting. Everybody's holding their breath to see who will be the first person to say it wasn't good.
Well, I bet you he's not back next year. They will not invite him back. I guarantee it. There was nothing. First of all, it was not exciting, and it was not his venue. He had to reinvent himself for the night. He didn't. I love Chris. Chris is the most brilliant stand-up, but...
It made me miss Billy Crystal.
Right. Oh. And that's not good.
That ain't good.
That ain't good. You've got to embrace Hollywood if you're going to host the Oscars. You've got to do the Johnny Carson, Bob Hope, Billy Crystal schmooze, or else it doesn't work. We learned that. And I know everything, so don't argue with me. Yes, Leslie.
Hello?
Hi, Leslie.
Hi, Howard. Just long-time listener, first-time caller. Love you, and I'm going to with you.
Yeah. And by the way, I would never sit and tell someone whether to buy stocks or not or anything like that. I wouldn't even know.
Well, if you were going to tell somebody, I wish you would have told me.
Yeah, exactly. I'm walking in. I didn't tell anybody. I'm walking in the park, and yesterday, because it was the closing of the gates.
Oh, yes, the gates are coming down today, I heard.
So I took some pictures of my 12-year-old. We were taking pictures with her by the gates.
Right.
And some woman walks up to me. She goes, are you who I think you are? And I said, well, who do you think I am? Who do you think I am, Artie Lang? She goes, who do you think I am? It's the whiskey talking?
I would have said, yes, I'm the BTK killer.
Yeah. Hey, how about getting that guy?
That sounds, what a story.
We got to talk about the BTK killer, but all right, that's later on. This, yeah, take me to jail. Didn't I see you on the front page of the paper? You're the BTK killer. No. I'm being investigated for other reasons. But I'm sitting there taking pictures of my 12-year-old at the gates, and the woman goes, am I who you think you are? So I just said, I'm going to get this over with. I said, yes, that's me. She goes, how come Sirius stock isn't higher?
Oh, my God.
I said, who am I? What do I got to do with that? I didn't tell her to go buy anything. What am I, a financial advisor?
Oh.
Think I know what I'm doing? I mean, for crying out loud.
Sorry, honey.
Go ask Warren Buffett. Maybe he'll tell you. Holy mackerel.
Yeah. You got a lot of responsibility.
But then there was a confusing thing in the paper yesterday that said Viacom, the company we were... I'm sorry, Leslie, you were talking about...
That's okay.
Yes, Leslie, we're sorry.
Yeah,
That's okay. I just wanted to say last Saturday night I was in L.A. I was at the Comedy Store to see Joe Rogan and Artie, one of your fellow Mad TV buddies, Bobby Lee. And there was a surprise appearance by Chris Rock. And he did some of that monologue he did last night, but to a much higher level. He was truly Chris Rock at the Comedy Store, and he killed. Right. And I was watching it last night, and I was just cringing for him.
And that's my point. Chris Rock's, this is not a put down of Chris Rock. I told you, it's not a match made in heaven, the Oscars and Chris Rock. He had to completely come out there and do something completely different from being Chris Rock, which he wasn't comfortable doing. And had he done his material at a comedy club, it would have been so much funnier.
It was phenomenal. Last Saturday night at the Comedy Store, it killed, and I felt so badly for him last night.
Well, I saw him on The Tonight Show, just talking to Jay about being the host of the Academy Awards, and it was funny because he was relaxed and he was not afraid to do edgy material. They were coming down on him because he said no straight heterosexual man will watch the Academy Awards. And and there was controversy over that. So by the time the guy gets out there, I'm not making excuses for him, but the guy's shell-shocked. He don't know what to do. He's out of his element. It's a fish out of water.
Well, you know, Nick DiPaolo wrote for him. And
Yeah.
Nick wrote an intro for Holly Berry that would have been classic Chris Rock, and he considered doing it, I heard, but he didn't at the last
What was the
minute.
joke?
The intro to Holly Berry was going to be, our next presenter's lost more men than the Iraqi army.
You see, that's funny.
Right.
When Nick told me that, I said, please tell me he's going to do that. He goes, Rock wants to do it.
But he's afraid.
Well, he goes, they really sort of didn't want him. How did they talk about
Because it would have been uncomfortable for him. Listen,
Could
let me
you
tell you.
imagine that audience after lost more men than the Iraqi
Oh, forget about it. They'd have walked out. They'd have stoned him.
That was funny.
That's a great joke.
Well, let me
Hey,
tell you.
Howard, I got to run. I got to get ready for work. But Robin loves you, and
Bye.
Artie, New Jersey, loves you.
The funny thing is, I'm watching this red carpet, right? And I'm seeing Halle Berry there. They're interviewing her like, she's the Queen of Sheba. And I'm sitting there, and it's burning me up. I'm thinking, here's a woman who hit a guy with a car.
Hit a woman.
Hit a woman, excuse me. You know what? After the accident, it was hard to tell who it was, a man or a woman.
It was hard to tell what sex it was.
Hit a woman with a car, drove off, hit and run, hit and run, hit and run. I mean, the worst thing you can do. You hit someone in your car.
And you have to contrast this. If you had done that,
every government agency.
Be in jail.
I'd still be doing time. So let me finish my point. Hit and run, and then when they question her, she goes, "Oh, I have a condition. I blacked out. I don't even remember hitting anybody. I remember my car, and then I just remember not."
Is she driving? This is what you need to ask.
See, no one asked her on the red car, are you still driving? That's why she won't do an interview with me. She knows I'm going to say, first question, are you still driving? Because that would be the logical question. Because if you're hitting and running and not remembering.
You shouldn't ever get behind the wheel of a car.
The privilege of having a license should be taken away from you.
But you shouldn't drive.
You should not drive.
You don't remember what you're doing.
Right. So then I'm saying to myself, Tommy Chong sold bongs over the internet and went to jail for 19 months.
Right.
Halle Berry didn't do a day in God. How did she avoid doing any kind, like not even a bit of social work or something? How does that happen?
The woman had to drag her into court to get an I'm sorry.
Well, that's why I got nervous. I said, I'm the most honest guy in the world. I'm going to be in jail for doing nothing. They're just going to put me in jail for being who I am.
Tommy Chong did 19 months. Think about that.
Yeah.
A year and a half.
And he didn't even really
poor
sell
guy.
the bongs.
That is crazy.
Sold a bong.
He really didn't even sell the bongs. It was his son's business.
Oh, my God.
Then I'm reading Rolling Stone, which is still the greatest magazine, bar none. I swear to God, I love it. And I know the audience is getting older. I heard all that, but I swear, I hope they never change that magazine. First of all, the beautiful article they did on the whales of Patagonia was unbelievable with the pictures, and that was the saddest thing.
Where's Patagonia?
Learning about these whales that are dying, but you got to see the pictures. They're truly magnificent of the whales. But
Where's Patagonia?
I don't know. So, how would I know, Robin?
You read the article.
I read the article, but I scan it. I skim the surface. I don't.
He looked at the pictures.
I looked at the pictures. No, the article was really great, but I don't retain. So, because my head is filled up with information. It's all packed in there. But Patagonia Bronx, I know.
Yeah.
But there's like there used to be thousands of them. Now there's 300. They crawled in off. There used to be. You know why whales are mammals? Because they were land animals that crawled into the sea. They went backwards. To preserve themselves. They're the only dinosaurs that preserve themselves.
Right.
See?
The others are gone, you see.
By going in the water. But then they're so friendly and peaceful. They come up to the boats, and I guess the Japanese and everyone else, they stab them and kill them. Now there's only a couple of hundred left or something.
Mm-hmm.
Very sad. I don't know why. I don't want to swim with these whales, but...
Well, whales don't eat you.
They don't. They're vegetarians.
Yeah.
It's another thing I learned. Anyway, I'm not talking about that.
Right.
I'm saying, I'm reading Rolling Stone, and all of a sudden they point out, they say, now with the new laws the FCC is about to, have, with the Congress passed, Howard Stern could be fined $500,000 if he says something, quote-unquote, indecent or dirty. They said, if Howard Stern went and dumped nuclear waste into the ocean. Nuclear waste into the ocean.
Nuclear waste.
The highest fine he could get is $60,000. So, where are our priorities?
What's more dangerous?
They said Howard Stern would be better off dumping nuclear waste into the ocean a couple of hundred times. Can you imagine that?
Unbelievable.
Can you friggin' imagine this?
But that's why it's crazy.
That's why it's all BS, baby. Wake up and smell the coffee.
What's wrong?
God damn it. Come on, baby.
Oh, baby.
Come on, baby.
And those jackets are going to go home to you and tell you they did something.
Oh, they did something all right. They got me off the air.
Cleaning up the world.
But, you know, like you said, polluters are out there dumping and carrying on, and they're not even... The fines are ridiculous.
They should make me president. Halle Berry would be in jail. Tommy Chong
would be turned upside down.
Tommy Chong would be in charge of bonds.
He'd be in charge of the drug.
He'd be the drug dealer.
He's our drug
I'd say, hey, you seem to be pretty well connected. You did a lot of drug movies. Chris Rock wouldn't host the Oscars. Sean Penn would leave the country. And I would never be on the front page of the Post again.
Oh, dear. Unless you really made news.
Yeah.
Because you're the president.
I feel like the president sometimes.
Yeah. Thank God Sean Penn explained who Jude Law is.
Yes, Bill.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What's up? I gotta take a break.
What's happening?
Hey, quick, because I got to take a break. I'm screwing up.
Okay, sorry. I can clarify that Chris Rock joke that he had when he shot back at Sean Penn right there. You know how every award show they talk about, or they bring up those boring accountants, like the real boring part of the show?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he had brought up who he said were his accountants earlier in the show, and they were actually like these two mammoth black guys.
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
they could have picked their teeth with Chris.
All right, I got it. Got it. Yeah, and by the way, did anybody feel? I'm sorry. Did anybody feel that if Jamie Foxx didn't win, a lot of black people would have been pissed? I was feeling that.
I did too.
Yeah, that's a very racist
thing
to say.
I was feeling it.
Not
feeling like
that's a very racist thing. No, I never detected that, but
I did.
You know, a paranoid white country could have that feeling.
Go ahead. I was paranoid.
That's where we live.
I heard the guy on CNN this morning trashing Jamie Foxx's speech, saying it's the same exact speech that he gave at the Golden Globes, at every award show he won. He comes out and he does Ray, ayo, does that whole thing. Then he cries when he talks about his grandmother. And the guy said, couldn't you come up with a new speech for the Oscars?
Well, I guess not.
Why? The president doesn't. He goes to a stump and gives the same speech everywhere.
Well, he's trying to change our minds. Jimmy's just supposed to be natural.
He's changing your mind, too.
The guy who won, Morgan Freeman, deserved the supporting actor. He was great.
He's such a good actor, too.
And he's done a body of work, so you always say, yeah, Morgan deserves an Oscar.
What was Oprah doing there?
I don't know.
She's out in Hollywood for the week, and I think she's Chris Rock's new girlfriend.
Yeah, I know. She can't stop talking about Chris Rock.
And Jamie Foxx.
By the way, Chris Rock must have...
And why is Spike Lee?
I don't know, because he's a filmmaker.
But why is he at the Academy Award? He wasn't nominated.
And why did they have to put the camera on him so much?
Because if there was a lot of black people nominated, and you got to go to Spike Lee's picture when a black guy wins.
Well, wait a second.
He's the go-to black face that you go to.
Why was Lawrence Fishburne in the audience?
He's an actor.
Right, but he wasn't nominated.
Because they needed guys to go to when black people win.
They need people in the audience, too.
In other words, they need a shot of a guy going, yes, our dream has come true.
Hey, but you know what? I got to tell you, Chris Rock really had to whore himself out for this. I felt bad for him. He had to do stuff that he usually wouldn't do.
That's right.
We were on vacation. I saw him on Ellen, right? He had a green sweater draped over his back, and him and Ellen were dancing together. He's got to go out and stump for the Oscars.
I got to get tape of that.
He's got to go and be whatever that person is when he goes out to stump. And it was sad. I'm like, what's Chris Rock doing in this green sweater dancing with
That's
Ellen?
the point. He should have either embraced being the host of the Oscars or he was caught in the mid.
He never made the decision.
Right. Yeah. He didn't go the full ass kiss route, and he just was caught in the middle. Stuck in the middle with you.
I also, who else I felt bad for was...
Me?
No.
Oh.
Adam Derwitz.
Oh, please.
Derwitz.
Derwitz.
Derwitz. Adam,
Oh, that was sad.
did he win the Academy Award?
No.
I don't know.
Two Spanish
No, he
guys
didn't.
I know he
Yeah.
wanted it real bad.
And he, you know what? I know that people who are huge Counting Crows fans hated that song,
Yeah.
and now I know why.
Yeah. Well, I like Adam. He's a nice guy.
He's a great guy. He's a great musician,
Yeah.
but he whored himself out.
Yes, that's what I said earlier in the year.
All
It's
right.
it's not Counting Crows music, but okay, fine.
What do I
And
know?
it wasn't counting. I mean, he was jumping up and down on that stage like he was
working
Freddie
it.
from Freddie and the Dreamers.
Well, he was doing his workout.
What did you think of the whole bringing all the nominees out on stage thing?
Oh, yeah, the new
Did
format.
you see that?
If I was one of those people, I wouldn't have gone up there.
Yeah.
It's humiliating.
It is.
It's a humiliation. It's like, you know what it reminded me of? American Idol.
Yeah, like a reality show. Yeah.
Ryan Seacrest lines them all up.
Right.
And these people go along with it because they're so desperate for this award.
Well, but now the best actor.
I would
and
have sat
actress
in my
weren't-
goddamn chair. If you call my name, I'll come up.
But the best actor and actress weren't standing.
No,
up
they
there,
didn't
right?
have to
Just
do
the
that.
guy who edits and
In other
stuff.
words, it's a way of saying you're a scrub.
Right.
You're a
Right.
scrub. You're nobody. You're nothing. You're dirt. If
And
someone
the other-
calls me dirt, I gotta fight back.
Yeah.
And there were dresses up there on that stage that didn't need to be seen. If those people weren't winning, they didn't need to be there.
There was one broad who, it's too obscure. All right, listen, let me take a break. There's a lot of people on the phone. Can you all wait for me to get back? Thank you. Wait on the phone. I will take the calls next. Thank you.
Howard Stern. Let's talk about Cheney. He dropped the F-bomb on the Senate floor. You kind of raise an eyebrow. You say, why are we even talking about this? But then when you look at the administration's policy and how aggressive this administration has been publicly on matters of indecency, to have the vice president come out and be made public for invoking such language that the likes of Howard Stern perhaps have been so heavily beaten for. Bullseye perspective. Indecent on the Senate floor.
The Howard Stern Show. The king of all media. This is the Howard Stern Show.
Hey-oh! Hee-haw.
Hey now.
New on the front page of howardstern.com, a visit to Jeff the Drunk's trailer.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yeah, you have to see these exclusive pictures from inside Jeff's room. It's actually nicer than I thought.
Really?
Yeah, that trailer.
Oh, I don't want to think of him being in a nice room.
Well, when I say nice, you got to see some of the knickknacks, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you won't be disappointed.
Yeah, I got to check that out.
Oh, my God.
Also, an all-new Scores gallery, our hottest one yet. A lot of the Scores girls. I was at Scores. I had a card game over vacation.
Oh, the card game actually happened?
Texas Hold'em happened
Nice.
Tuesday night.
Uh-huh.
Tuesday night. It was Tom Chiasano, Baba Booey making a rare appearance.
I didn't even know he played cards.
He was allowed out of the house. Tom Jesimundo,
I'm out of here.
Mr. I'm the best gambler on the planet.
Yes.
Who else was there? Booger.
Booger plays cards?
Booger plays a lot of cards.
Oh, he does. I didn't know.
Fancies himself an expert.
Oh, Mr.
Always giving advice.
Card Shark.
Ross Zapin.
Uh-huh.
And who else was there? I don't even remember. Who am I leaving out? Bunch of guys.
No Sam Ben-Ruby?
No, Sam was away in Telluride. Sam doesn't work here anymore.
What?
He resigned. He's the sales manager of Sirius Radio. He's in charge of all of Sirius Radio.
You know what? Somebody told me that the other day, and I said, "Who did they hire?" And they couldn't get Sam Ben-Ruby's name right. They said it sounded like an Indian guy.
Yeah, and I'm the inside information guy. No one tells me a goddamn thing. I don't even know that. I found out last week they put out an announcement.
Well, somebody was trying to tell me his name, and they just thought he was from another country.
Yeah. Sam Ben-Ruby.
They said, I think it's an Indian guy. It's like an Indian guy.
Yeah, I know. He's a Jewish guy who sounds Indian. So, Sam, congratulations to him. He's over at the Sirius. And, yeah, Tom called and told me. I said, Tom, is this tough for you? Everybody leaving? We're leaving. Sam left.
Yeah, it's like your whole company's going somewhere.
I felt bad.
I know.
Maybe Tom will come with us, too.
Well, I wonder.
I've been talking to people about it,
Yeah.
trying to get him involved with the future.
Tom won't recognize anybody around.
I know. It's going to be weird for Tom walking in here when we're gone.
Yeah.
20 years he's been supervising us, making us miserable.
I know, being our...
Now that I'm leaving, I feel bad for the dude.
Resident nudge.
Resident nudge. So anyway, although why shouldn't the new morning show have to put up with him and his bumper sticker promotions?
Yay!
You know what I mean? Why should I save them?
Yeah, there you go.
Right. So,
why shouldn't that staff not get a Christmas party?
Right.
Right.
Yeah, no, I'll bring them with us so we can't have a Christmas party.
Why should that staff have a clean bathroom?
There you go.
Actually, so I went and played cards. We had our card game.
Yeah.
And, of course, Mr. Howard Stern schooled all these boys.
Yeah, all these, Mr. We know how to play cards.
Your man won first place, taking home the grand prize of $960.
Look at you.
Look at me. That's
You're
right.
a regular maverick.
I just had a school ever. So Baba Booey shows up at the card game.
Yeah.
You know.
And what's the buy-in?
Buy-in's $200 a man. And so Baba Booey shows up. He's all excited. He's like, Wolf, I'm out of the house finally. I got my night out. I'm ready to play cards. I said, okay.
I am a man.
So Baba Booey sits down.
So Howard's left, by the way.
Yeah, he's sitting right next to me.
Yes.
Because you draw cards to see who sits where, seating position. So, to make a long story short, we're in the first hand, the first hand of the night.
Robin, the first hand.
The very first hand.
The very first hand. Like the cards go
So
around
I'm looking
once.
over my cards, and everyone's going on. I stay, and I said to, it's just me and Baba Booey in there.
Right.
So I'm looking over the situation. I see he's a little green at this game, and I'm thinking to myself, well, do you take advantage of a guy who's green or what? So I said, what the hell? So I go, Baba Booey, I'm all in, putting all my money in. He looks at me. He goes, okay, Bull. Pushes all his money in.
Doesn't fold. He goes in.
I turn over my cards and I clobber him.
Oh.
I know he doesn't know what he's
doing.
He's out in the first hand.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
And you know what? I
felt bad.
I got to tell you something. Like, that night I felt really stupid, and I still feel really stupid. And then I was, like, steaming as a couple of days went on because I realized that you knew that I was really green, and you did take advantage. Like,
I didn't know you were green. I thought you were a card player.
You could have,
what?
You know, you could have
What would I have done?
You could have bet like crazy and still won the hand. To go all in on the first hand, you just...
But that's how I play. I'm there to win.
You know what?
By the way, he's a strange guy when he plays. He's a whole different guy. Howard just turns into a different guy.
What do you mean?
You get very serious. Like,
it's a serious thing with
even
me.
when he's out, if he's out, like I tried to talk to him and I realized he doesn't want to talk.
He's watching the cards.
He's watching the cards and he just takes
I'm
it
watching
very
how
serious.
guys play. You want to know how focused I was in that game? So at one point in the game, winner takes all. So I'm watching Wayne Siegel, the card dealer from Legend Porsche.
Oh, you didn't say Wayne was there.
I did. Wayne is sitting there with almost all the chips on the table.
Yeah.
It's coming down. I could see it's going to be me, him, and one other guy.
Wayne knows how to play cards?
Wayne knows how to play cards. I've played with Wayne before. And suddenly, I'm looking at Wayne's big pile, his big stash, and it hits me. I go, I'm taking every dime from this son of a bitch. But that pile is not going to be his. It's going to be mine.
What was your plan?
I waited my time out for the right moment. I just knew. Like, you know when you know something? I knew I'm going to take this guy's whole pile. And I'm saying to myself, if I announce that, everyone's going to think I'm an ass.
That's ridiculous.
But I'm going to take his whole goddamn pile.
Those are my chips.
Those are my chips. He's just holding them. And I won.
Yeah, no.
Now, let me ask you something. Did you do any bluffing? Do you bluff?
I do. At the right time.
You're a good bluffer?
I don't know that I'm great, but
Have you ever gotten people out on a bluff?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
But when, Baba Booey's saying, you could have gone easier, you got to be a killer.
That's what Tom was saying.
Seriously, it wasn't that I knew you were green. And you know what? You could have had something underneath that hand.
I could have pulled a king.
That could have been your act.
That's right. It seemed to me it was a logical time to go all in, just because it was the first hand.
Logical time.
Yeah, I mean, and then I took your big stash of money.
Right.
And it financed the rest of my game.
That's right.
You were seeing what you were made of.
And then, like 5 hands later, Wayne took Booker's stash of money. Then suddenly it was Howard versus Wayne.
Yeah.
What did everybody get to start out with?
What do you mean? A ton of chips. You mean how many chips?
How much money?
You get like
$8,000.
Yeah, $8,000.
$8,000.
Yeah,
Well,
but it's funny because
it's only $200.
Funny, though. One hand.
But one hand.
He's out of there.
Yeah. And he had to sit and shuffle the cards for us as we played.
Robin, I was absolutely their card bitch for the rest of the night. I won't even deny it.
Baba Booey became the card bitch.
I was.
Then we went over to Scores. A couple of minutes, had a nice relaxing night. The girls.
Scores east or west?
West.
You're keeping it west.
Keeping it new school.
But here's what I wanted to ask you about the card game that I thought was interesting. I guess there's two ways to play cards, right?
Go ahead.
One way is it's a social event.
Go ahead.
And guys get together, break each other's balls, and hang out.
Not interested.
Exactly. Howard's not interested in that.
You want to play
right,
cards?
This is not a friendly game just so the guys can get together.
I'm there to play cards, and I can't sit and small talk if I'm going to pay attention.
It's funny because
I'll tell you what pisses me off in a card game. When a guy sits there and he's yentering it up and talking, he's not paying attention to the cards.
And then he has to ask you where you are in the game.
Yeah, and then he doesn't know whether to put in money. And I got to go, it's your turn to bet. That's Vinny.
Right.
And Vinny wins a couple of lucky hands, and then he starts betting stupid money.
Well, I thought you were getting irritated because some guys were talking about what cards they had while the game was still on.
Yeah.
That irritates you.
Right. And I said to Booker at one point, when you're dealing, don't show the bottom card. You're giving me an unfair advantage. I don't want that.
You really want to play the game.
So at the end of the game, he comes up to me and goes, by the way, the whole game, I could see your hand. You don't hide your hand well. I said, you know what? I tell you what we're going to do. Next card game, you know my hand ahead of time. Every time you know my hand ahead of time, I'll give you $100.
Yeah, how did he lose if he knew your hand?
Right. Yeah. I said, you're so bright. I said, you're just saying that because I busted your balls. You don't know how to deal. He goes, no, I saw your hand every time. I go, you were out. Of course you saw my hand.
You weren't playing.
Yeah.
It's funny because we were on our way over to Scores, and we were in Howard's giant vehicle, and Howard and Tom were sitting on the back seat, and Vinny, Ross, Wayne, and Booker were sitting on the other side and laughing it up. And Tom and Howard were commenting on that those guys are a hair too chatty for them for a card game.
Right. Tom and I are getting...
Tom takes it very seriously. Tom puts a sunglass on. I thought he was goofing around. That's no fun.
Let me ask you something. How do you think you could do any good at all?
Oh, they were talking about that.
A real card game with real players?
No.
They were saying that...
I get killed.
You guys were saying how you'd like to take it up another level.
Uh-huh.
I played at the Borgata with some real card players. And they were very good.
Did you play Hold'em or did you play another game?
First I played, you were there with me. I won that tourney amongst all of us at the table.
The Texas Hold'em thing.
Texas Hold'em, I won. But then I went with some hardcore guys. That was a little more rough.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're all in cahoots or whatever.
Yeah, you don't know what's happening. When you walk in, do they all gang up to take your money?
Yeah. No, and let me tell you something. Just because it's a friendly game doesn't mean you don't take it seriously.
Oh, no,
that's what Tom and I were talking about. You want to sit and talk for the night, get together with your wife and her friends and sit there and talk. This is serious business with me. I'm there to play cards. I'm sorry.
I know. I said leave it to Howard to take the fun out of playing cards.
Oh, here's another thing, too, I want to say. Like, Richie Notar didn't come to the card game because he told my girlfriend that he sits down and he loses his money right away, and Howard's no fun because he sits there with his hood on and doesn't say anything.
You have a hood on?
Now, listen. Yes.
Unibody.
I didn't use the hood this time. I didn't need it. But let me tell you something. I didn't need the hood. The hood freaks everyone out. But let me tell you something. When I'm playing cards, first of all, I'm not there to amuse Richie Notar. He misses the point. Why is it incumbent upon me to make everybody happy?
Nobody was saying that it was.
That's what Richie's saying. He won't come because I'm no fun. Well, why do you need me to be fun? Be fun yourself. And secondly...
so if he's going to lose his money, you got to entertain him.
And secondly, he has no business being in the card game. He doesn't know how to play.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, that he's actually paying admission for some entertainment.
He's paying $200 to see Howard Stern do his show. And I'm not interested in doing a show. I'm there to play cards. You want to have a serious game? I'm in. Right, Tom?
Right.
We see eye to eye on this.
Texas Hold'em is a serious game.
Right.
If you're playing a stakes game, then you can kibitz all you want. But Texas Hold'em is you knock the guys out as quickly as you can and you win the money.
I schooled you.
You know, I mean, I came in third place. And
I schooled you.
How long did he last? He was third out.
He hung in there.
Third from the last.
He tried to hang in there with me. But I had to clean him out.
Trying to run the game, and the next time we have to have a deal.
Are we making excuses?
No.
Tom's a good guy to have at the game because he did run the game.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
What does that mean?
He counts the chips.
Tom got there early. Tom counted all the chips, laid them out. Tom brought the automatic card shuffler. He had it all going on.
If Tom wasn't there, I would have left. I would not put up with it.
I had a great time.
Right.
I mean, I wish I'd won, but the whole night was a good night.
Well, you couldn't win. I knew I was winning.
You guys ought to do this regularly and see what happens.
Oh, I would win every time.
Oh, really?
Pretty much. No, I mean, unless the luck was really bad.
The highlight of my night was I had a great Cobb salad. You know what I mean?
Gary was over there eating. At one point, I go, how come my cards aren't shuffled? Where's my boy?
No, you know what? This is how weird you guys are. Tom brings this automatic card shuffler, so I really am like the bitch. I'm shuffling the cards.
Yeah,
and at one point, Tom goes, you know what? That card shuffler is making a little bit too much noise. Can
Get
you go
off
to
the
that
table.
Well, it was right in my head.
Right.
I'm trying to think.
Let it know.
He could turn around so you don't bother him. Go to another table. Yeah, that was the highlight of my week off.
I love playing that game, though.
Yeah.
It's a great game.
Me too.
Tournament style, hold 'em, all in.
We were there.
Play.
We did it.
Yep.
Well, I want to see you guys play
Wayne's
with some
good.
real players, see how you do.
Wayne's good, but I looked at that big pile of his, and I said, that's going to be mine. I knew it. I knew it was going to be
I
mine.
never had a big pile.
I never felt as if his pile was going to be his. I knew his pile was
How
mine.
did you take him out?
I went all in, just
No,
like
but
with
I'm
Baba.
just saying, what did you have?
I'll tell you how I took him out.
All right.
I go all in. We were pretty much even at this point.
Uh-huh.
He kept trying to sucker me into some bad bets because it was an $8,000 buy-in at that point.
Oh.
You had to have a lot of money to just be in.
Like the blinds were up big.
The blinds were up big. But I kept waiting my time. And I see a king and 9. King 9 in suit.
Uh-huh.
I know this is my time. Boom. All in. King 9. No pair, nothing.
Really?
And he goes all in with me.
Well, how did
with
you
a
know?
dumbass 8-5 or
How
something.
did you know,
I think
though?
Queen 8, I think.
Yeah, Queen 8.
Queen 8.
So wait a second. He was one.
Unsuited.
You had a king 9. He had a queen 8.
They turn over the cards. Guess who pulled the pair of kings?
That's called luck.
Oh.
It's not called luck. The odds were in my favor.
Oh,
But
yeah.
based on what?
No,
Based
because
on
he had
King
the higher
9.
cards.
You got to know how to play the game.
Right, yeah.
He had the higher
the
cards.
high cards.
Right, but when you had king 9, had any of the cards been turned over yet?
Nope. Doesn't matter. You got to know
But
your
that's
hand.
what you start with. You say, I can make something with this.
King
This
9
is
suited
possible.
is a good hand, especially heads up.
And he
Heads up,
had a
King 9 suited is
hand
good
over his money. Same way I done to you, Baba Boo.
But it wasn't like you bluffed him out of the game. Like you saw something weak in his game and you said,
But I knew it was my time.
you felt
Timing.
it.
I knew it.
BS.
See, the only problem,
One card turns over, and suddenly it's not Howard's
Yeah,
time.
that's
The only-
right. If he had...
It was my time. I knew I was going to win.
the only problem with tournament style as a degenerate gambler is you don't get enough juice from the betting.
Yes, you do.
Well, I mean, but it's like...
Dude,
it's
when
like,
you go all in...
No
and
matter, yeah, but it doesn't affect how much you lose. It just affects, you just lose whatever the buy-in
You'd
was.
actually need to lose what was on the table.
Well, whatever you raise doesn't mean...
Artie needs to lose more.
Not enough. I need to lose more.
All right, I gotta take a break. I promised everyone I'm going to take their phone calls. I swear to you, let me take this break. Let's take some phone calls. There's much to talk about. Much to talk about.
You're exactly right. I just figured something out about myself. I need to lose more.
Yes, that's what you're saying.
Right.
There's not enough at stake.
And here's a secret message to Chauncey. Buy cattle futures.
Yeah, Chauncey.
Yeah, Chauncey.
Go long.
Go ahead. Go long. Whatever that means.
Pork bellies. Right.
Pork bellies. All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
The Howard Stern Show on Hollywood Squares.
Miss Piggy, what famous person wrote, quote, fart for freedom, fart for liberty, and fart proudly?
It has to be Howard Stern.
I agree. Benjamin Franklin.
And just one other thing we were going to talk about, Howard Stern. Howard Stern, who Shock Jock Howard Stern dubs himself the king of all media. Radio host, Howard Stern. I don't listen to him, but an awful lot of people do.
Yeah. Now you're talking. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right now. Right. All right. I promise to take a few phone calls, and I will. Let's see. Double A, what's up, pal?
Hey, Howard, how's it going? What's going on?
How's it going? What's going on?
What's going on? What's going on? How's it going? What's going on? Howard? What's going on? Howard? What's going on? Howard?
Come on, Double A.
The night
What's up?
before your big scandal on the Post, I went out to see Artie, Reverend Bob Levy, and Jim Florentine out in Philly with my friend Ron and a few guys from the Stern Show and all that.
So we're partying until like 4 or 5 in the morning.
Right.
First thing in the morning, I get a call on my cell from High Pitch Eric, 8 o'clock in the morning. This is after partying all night long. Howard's in trouble. He's like, all worried, whatever. So finally I get up, I go over to their room, and I check out the post. And as much as I love you, bro, the first thing that I'm thinking in my mind is my master plan to how I get to be with Beth, though.
Wow. When they haul me off to prison.
That's right. You'll be that strong shoulder.
Because the thing is, you're already guilty
something?
in so many people's eyes. Like, I didn't even read the thing and all that. All something's like, oh, my God, how am I going to be with Beth?
It's
what do I
embarrassing.
do for Beth, though? How do I comfort her through all this?
See, right away, guys moving in on my woman.
Absolutely.
And by the way, I used to take double A as a joke, but this guy evidently gets hot chicks.
He does.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing now.
He wears them down. I think he's the BTK. What is that?
BTK.
The BTK
killer.
You read about that guy?
Yes, that is freaky.
There was this dude. Hey, double A, thanks.
All right, man, have a great day.
Yeah, see, I would have expected them to pick up a double A for something like that.
Yeah, I can believe that. There was this dude. Where was it, Robin?
What's Wichita?
Wichita, Kansas. Like, there was somebody in the neighborhood killing people, and his thing, they called him the BTK killer because he would torture, kill, and
bind,
torture, and kill.
Yeah. But he gave himself the name because he used to contact the newspapers, and he referred to himself as BTK.
Yeah, he's one of those creeps that kills people, but like is all proud of it and calls the
writes
media.
you and tells you.
Yeah. He talks more to the media than Chauncey.
Now that's hard to do. That's hard to do.
So the guy's horrible. He's going around through these neighborhoods killing people, and you know. So they finally caught the guy, but everyone in the neighborhood knew it had to be somebody who was sort of upstanding in the neighborhood. It had to be someone who knew the neighborhood, and it turned out to be this regular guy, had a wife, church-going man.
2 kids. Yeah, he's a Cub Scout leader.
Yeah, he's everything.
Well, that makes sense.
He's, active in his church, and he worked security jobs, and he worked for the city.
Worked for the city. He used to drive around in his car and make sure everybody
Mr. Compliance.
Yeah, like kind of stuff. If you're your gas grill is on in the backyard, he'd fine you. Or if your grass was too long, fine you.
But they also said at one point he had I guess he was some kind of installer of security systems, which would give him access to people's, houses and their alarm systems and everything.
Yeah. What?
Did you hear how they caught him?
What?
Did you hear how they caught him?
Of course I know how they caught him.
Okay.
Thank you.
I thought he was here. Hey, Howard, that was a creepy way to introduce yourself.
I know everything. It's a wild story?
Kind of.
All right, why is it wild?
Well, they had some DNA from him from years ago.
Right.
And his daughter suspected him, and she went to the police. And they got a DNA sample from her, and they were able to match it to her DNA.
You think that's wild?
Yeah, I think so.
What's wild about that?
What's so wild about that, man?
Well, one, that the daughter would go to the police.
That's wild.
I thought his dog turned him in.
I know, you'd think if your dad is the BTK killer, I'd want to keep that quiet so I wouldn't be embarrassed.
Good news.
Yeah, well, that's what I immediately think about the family. Like, oh, my God, you've been living in a neighborhood where everybody thought you had it all together, and now they realize Dad is the BTK killer.
Thanks for ruining my life, Dad. BTK killer.
Any Boy Scout leader who's active in the church, they should just round those people up.
Yeah.
It seems like they're doing stuff
let's start
wrong.
questioning them first.
Right.
Yeah. Let's go right to those Boy Scout leaders every time.
Active in the church.
Yeah.
He's meeting all the requirements.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh, we did that already. Okay, look. Went to the Knick game Saturday night with my daughter.
Yeah, who were they playing?
Beth and I took her with my 12-year-old daughter.
Somebody told me they saw you there.
Yeah, they were playing the Indiana Pacers.
Good game.
Good game. Knicks won.
Yeah, they won.
Yeah. I knew Spike Lee must be at the Academy Awards, but I didn't see him.
Because he wasn't there?
I didn't see him marching around.
Did you notice his new glasses?
Very, very nice. Very stylish.
I was like, oh, he got special glasses just for the Oscars.
I always sit across from Woody and Sun Yi, and I'm always I can't take my eyes off them.
You can't stop watching them to watch the game.
Woody looks miserable.
Absolutely.
Now,
miserable.
did you see that article?
The direct opposite of fun. Like,
right.
It looks like you haven't.
Yeah, like, why do you go?
But now he's stuck. Because he stole a woman's daughter.
Yeah.
So he can't leave her.
No.
That would make him the creep of the earth.
Stole his daughter.
Well, that's true. Did you see that article that was on Mia Farrow?
Yeah.
That was in the paper. I think it was the same day of your disgrace.
Yeah. I was being disgraced on the cover while... Don't even remind me.
I know.
Yeah.
But, looking at it, it's like Woody met Suni when she was 7.
I know. Yeah, I was
You
watching.
forget how creepy it is.
It's really hard to pay attention at the Nick game when you're staring at Woody.
It is, you're right.
Because you want to look at what's the scene, you know?
I've been there now since, that whole thing, and it is hard to look at anything else because she looks miserable, he looks miserable.
They should have to stand behind a scrim.
Well, it's always funny because you used to look at Woody Allen because he was a great director.
Yeah.
Now you look at him because he's married to Suni.
None of the players ever come over and say hello to me, and why should they? But this guy on the Indiana Pacers, their star guy, O'Neal.
O'Neal, yeah.
He came over, gave me respect, shook my hand. I went, it was really nice because, all the Knicks guys, and all these guys are black guys, they went over and said, Fat Joe was sitting next to me, the rap guy, lean back. My niggas don't dance. They just pull up their pants and do the rock away.
He's been on.
Yeah. Good guy. Sits down. Holy mackerel. This guy's got bling bling.
Yeah.
He's dolled up. He's got a chick with him, smoking hot. Rings look like diamonds.
It looks like knuckles, like a set of brass knuckles.
Like brass knuckles.
Diamonds.
But the diamonds, and I'm saying to myself, the whole time I'm obsessed now that Fat Joe is taking every dime he's earning and sticking it on this broad's finger.
You almost want to give him advice. Like, what are you doing?
I wanted to just pull, because I like the guy.
Yeah.
He's like a cool guy. And I said, I want to say to him, what are you doing? Get over here. I smack you around a little bit.
The money needs to last.
I got really upset. I got upset.
Yeah.
My daughter was so excited. She was like, oh, there's Fat Joe. I go, Fat Joe? I said, that's
what
disrespectful.
Do you know about Fat Joe?
I go, well, you don't call a guy fat. She goes, no, that's his name.
There's Ugly Sid.
Yeah. There's my ugly dad.
There's Ugly Woody.
So, I had to explain to Ashley, 12 years old, about Woody running off with his daughter. She goes,
she didn't know that whole story?
She goes, that's disgusting. I go, I know.
That's what, that was the other thing. In Mia's article, she says it was so devastating to her kids that they lost their sister, and that, Seamus is Woody's son. His father married his sister.
Yeah, it's a bummer.
It just goes on and on and on, the craziness there. And then Mia says, and she's right, how the heck did they get to adopt children?
Yeah.
With
Crazy.
that history.
I know.
Well, it's creepy.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying, like Halle Berry gets to run around after running somebody over and leaving the scene of an accident.
Right. People have her on the red carpet.
Woody Allen gets to adopt kids. And meanwhile, Tommy Chong's in jail for selling bongs.
Right.
How does that work?
Nothing's making sense.
I know.
You want to really get creeped out. The movie Hannah and Her Sisters, which I guess from 1986, she's in it, Sun Yi.
Right.
Like playing one of the little kids at the Thanksgiving scene.
Oh,
right, yeah.
That's great. They should show that on the news every night.
It's really weird to look at it because he's directed her as a kid,
I love you.
But
so,
he was her dad.
I'm at the Nick game, and Fat Joe was real cool, let my daughter take pictures with him, and she was, way into it. And I noticed, a lot of the black Knicks, which is true.
The Knicks.
No, they're called the black Knicks now.
Oh, stop.
A lot of the black guys on the Knicks come over and, they high-five Fat Joe.
Right.
And, I'm all right with that. I mean, listen, okay, they like Fat Joe. They like that song or whatever. But I go, no one's giving me mad props. So all of a sudden, O'Neal comes over, which makes me look good in front of my daughter. And he goes, hey, man, just want to say hello to you. And I get up, I shake his hand and everything, and then I'm rooting for him. I said, screw this. I'm going to vote for him.
Yeah, the Knicks don't talk to you.
Knicks don't talk to me. Oh, they can only talk to Spike Lee and Fat Joe. I'm like, I get it. I'm sorry I'm not black.
Sorry, I'm Caucasian.
You know what? That's really sad, because they do know who you are and they're fans.
Yeah, oh yeah, but they won't
won't acknowledge
it.
Not in public.
Because Whitey can't get acknowledged. I know it's a racial thing.
They don't want their friends to see.
Yeah.
It takes guts to sit in those seats because the Pacers are the team that went into the stands earlier this year, remember?
Right.
Well, are those guys still on the floor?
Is it the Pacers who went into the stands?
Yeah,
it was the Pacers and the Pistons.
Well, they're very well behaved now, the Pacers.
Well, I A couple of the guys are still on the team who were involved, but I think Artest, the main guy, Ron.
He's suspended for the year, but O'Neill was one of the guys, right?
Oh, yeah, he was there. He was
You're shaking hands with him.
I like the guy.
I would make friends
with him. Oh, no wonder he's shaking hands with me. No one else wants to shake hands with him.
I would make friends with the guy, too. I don't know.
I didn't know that.
That's right. O'Neill was one of the guys. Now that you say that.
See, that's my problem. I don't know what's going on. Like, I'm like, hey, one of the basketball players is shaking my hand.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I didn't know he's, like, running up in the stands.
He's a great player. Just, you know, he wasn't...
A little bit feisty that night.
Yeah. Well, he's on the amends tour.
Right.
But, and then all of a sudden, they put that... camera on me, you know. They put your face up on the big screen.
Jumbotron thing.
People are very nice. They get excited. But the funniest thing is they play Baba Booey when my picture comes on.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Very funny. They take that nickname, they make it like a Broadway show. I swear to God. Between the music, the Nick City dancers, the Nick City kids dancers.
Right.
There's so much noise going on that you think something's happening.
The music is great. The halftime is great when they got this Chinese, they had all black guys doing like Chinese gymnastics, like jumping up through the sky.
Yeah.
It's just beautiful.
I like the Nick City kids. Do they come out?
They're cute.
Yeah.
They're good.
Yeah, I didn't want Woody Allen there.
Yeah, keep them away from Woody.
Well, when I went, the one time I had those seats, I saw LeBron James play, which I was lucky to see. He was great.
I would like to see that.
He had a full conversation with Jay-Z. Like, while he's playing, Jay-Z was sitting sort of next to me with this other little kid whose name was Ta. They were calling him Ta.
Mm-hmm.
Ta.
Ta. LeBron James is playing.
Who's it? Jay-Z's kid's name is Ta?
He was sitting next to a kid named Ta. I don't know if it's Jay-Z's kid.
I don't know if it's Jay-Z's kid. Whose kid is it?
Ta. Ta, yeah.
Everybody knows Ta.
Yeah, LeBron James is playing defense. He's going, yo, Ta, sit down, Ta.
Yo, Ta.
Right.
Tuna Ta.
Right, that's what it sounds like.
On the sidelines.
You ever had some tuna Ta right there?
And no one knows who he's talking. Like, I look over startled, like, I don't know who he's talking to. He's talking to the kid. The kid waves hi to him, and he's playing the game.
But I know with the Knicks, it was a white guy thing, because I know they know who I am. You know, like because they were coming over to Fat Joe.
Pretty recognizable, you know.
Yeah, well, I've met some of the guys, and they all talk about the show.
Yeah, well, you're black. I'm not allowed to be talked to.
I'm not saying they talk to me on the court either, but I know they know the show.
I've been through all that racial crap my whole life. I've been discriminated against by black people. So I'm used to it.
Loved and hated all.
Loved and hated all at the same time. But like Stephen Marbury could have come over and said hello.
And he's a big fan. I know it for a fact.
Really?
Yeah.
Doesn't even acknowledge me. Looks like a real dick.
No, he loves the show.
Come over. Hello there, Howard Stern. Happening, brother?
That's a perfect Marbury.
Wham Ta.
Wham Ta.
I need Ta sitting next to me. I didn't like Beyonce singing every song at the Academy Awards.
I didn't either, especially when she was singing in other languages.
No, I didn't like
you knew she didn't know what she was singing about.
Right, because Beth is fluent in French. And I said, what's Beyonce singing? And she goes, I don't understand a word she's saying.
I was saying that, too. I said, she's not singing those words properly. I don't know what she's singing.
And those little fat French kids didn't know what she was singing either.
Well, they were American.
Oh, really?
It was the American Boys Choir.
Yeah, those were fat Americans.
Who even had one?
Right. American Boys Choir. Dressed like the worst clothes ever.
Yeah, if you're a boy, you don't want to be dressed like that.
No.
You don't want to be in the American Boys Choir.
Hello. This is NAMBLA, the North American Men-Boy Love Association. In New York, the Horatio Alger chapter meets on the first Saturday of each month from noon to 2:30 p.m. For any other matter, please leave your message at the end of the beep. We'll call you back as soon as possible, but we'll have to do it at collect. In the meanwhile, and if you're a boy, do not despair. Be true to your feelings. Times will change, and your oppression will end. But if you're a man, be safe, be brave, and above all, be proud to be a boy lover. In either case, do call us again. Best time is in the evening between 8:30 to 10:30. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Don't the boys have to be in bed 8:30 to 10:30?
That's the best time to call.
Let's keep it real because I'm keeping it real.
That's when boy lovers can come out and talk.
Right.
Because all the kids are asleep. Yeah. Right. That's something I just wanted to tell you, too. Just went out of my mind.
The other thing that I thought was interesting is, you know, the Spanish people on the show have to make sure you realize how important the Spanish nominations are.
Right.
That was the first time a Spanish song had ever been nominated for an Academy Award.
I didn't know that.
Well, they said it right there. I wouldn't have known it either.
How would I know that?
Hayek told me that.
Salma Hayek.
And then she had to interpret. And for you who don't speak Spanish, I will interpret some of the words to this most beautiful song.
Thank you. I need that. No, it's time for me to go out and get something to eat. Yeah, no, I went to bed early. I just said, I got to go to sleep.
And then, of course, it has to be sung by, you know, you have to have Santana.
Oh, Santana.
And, they didn't leave that to Beyonce. Santana and Antonio Banderas have to come out and sing the song.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Antonio Banderas sang a song?
Yeah.
Okay, let's take a couple calls. I promised I would. Kelly, you're on the air.
Hi, Howard. Hi, everyone. I hate to be so naive, but I know that Artie and Fred are going with you because they don't have anything else to do. I'm just wondering about Robin.
Yeah, we're all going to
Were all of you?
Yes.
Okay, great. I didn't know.
None of us have anything else to do.
Yeah, not including me. That's all I have to do. Just go
I love you all.
Thank you.
Have a great day. Bye.
No, the confusion is because you got your own television show with Sony Television. So everyone thinks you're leaving here to go do the TV show, but you're playing it smart.
I'm not leaving anywhere.
You're taking all your jobs. You're like a Jamaican.
Right.
You're going to work all day and night.
I'm like a crazy Jamaican person.
And that woman is overlooking my very lucrative landscaping business.
So what are you going to do? Like, you're going to run off the air with us and then go do your TV show every day?
That's right. The TV show will be done in the afternoon.
Somebody's going to be a little bit crabby.
Me?
Yeah.
I doubt it.
Oh, please.
Be very happy.
5 days a week.
Yeah.
Not on. I don't know how you're going to keep that up.
Something anyway.
Something's going to crack.
What?
Just as long as it is in my head. I'm stressed out.
No.
Oh, please. You're going to do the show from 6 to 10 in the morning.
Yes.
Then you're going to go over to Sony.
Mm-hmm. Or wherever Sony might be putting me.
And record the Robin Quiver show.
That's right.
Oy vey. That sounds like a lot of work.
Hey, we've done lots of work before.
Yeah, but you're not getting any younger.
Well, that's why I have to do it now.
Yeah.
If I wait any longer, I won't be doing it.
Well, if that Tony Danza show can be successful, you're going to be huge. There's no way you could miss.
That's a good way to look at it.
Holy mackerel. Yeah, that's going to be some schedule. What do you got to do? Then you got to start taping what time?
Sometime early in the afternoon.
Oh, my God. Early afternoon?
Yeah.
Like 1 or 2 o'clock?
Yeah.
Oh.
What?
Oh, this is a disaster.
What are you talking about? Didn't we do a whole movie while I was doing this?
Yeah.
Hi, get out of the way, please.
Yeah,
I'd
did.
leave right after here and go over there.
But that lasted a month or 2 for you.
Yeah, but, then you get into a training schedule. That's what you do.
You better hope that show fails.
How dare you? How dare you? Wash your mouth out with soap.
If the people are listening, don't watch this show. Do me a favor.
It.
Oh, please.
Please watch this show.
It's my nightmare.
Oh, stop.
You're going to be so crabby.
Oh, I'm not you. Who's the one who sleeps 8 hours and still complains?
Me.
That's right. That's you, not me.
We'll see. So you got to go there, and then you got to go. What do you got to do? Like your hair, your makeup. Then
sure.
You got. And then will they prep you?
Yes. While I'm in hair and makeup.
Got it all figured out, don't you?
That's right.
And we'll see.
I'll show you.
Get home around 6 o'clock at night.
That's right.
Woozy.
I go right to sleep. I'll have a great life.
Yeah, sounds good. All these shows. It's important. right. Look, you're driven. I'm happy for you. Believe
I
me.
must get out there.
If that makes you happy, makes me happy. What do I know?
I heard somebody say the funniest thing the other day. Rush Limbaugh is going to Afghanistan.
Good.
To, I guess, figure out what's going on over there.
Yeah.
But isn't that where the greatest amount of drugs is coming from at this point?
That's right. Afghanistan.
Yes.
In fact, they're spraying the fields so they won't get any poppies growing. Bong hit Limbaugh.
He can't get his hillbilly heroin anywhere. He's going to Afghanistan.
He's going to get real heroin.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you in Afghanistan.
Hey, how you doing there, Howard?
Hey, Bobo.
Bobo, how are you? Listen, Mel's working really hard, huh? He's got signed up NASCAR races on Sirius.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, by the way, I knew nothing about it in advance. Just so everybody knows, I really don't. Nobody tells me.
Spike?
Now everyone's afraid to tell me anything.
Right.
I remember that day you came on here, you said didn't know about it. No one knew about it.
Well, hey, listen, what can I tell you?
These bunch of idiots.
No. Let me tell you something.
Job, right?
They're absolutely doing their job, and they should do their job, and they're doing a good job. I don't have any problem with it. I think that anytime you see the stock market, things should be investigated.
We
because
don't want any shenanigans.
I don't want shenanigans.
Yeah, right.
And if anybody's going to benefit, it should be me.
That's right.
So that's it. I'm very selfish that way.
Hey, I can't wait for you to go over there, man. It's going to be great.
Yeah, well, NASCAR, I personally don't understand NASCAR. I don't understand it on TV. I sure as hell don't understand it on radio, but if it brings in more subscribers, I'm all for it.
I know, that was another discussion. It's like, do people want to listen to that?
Because I opened up the paper, aside from getting over the shock of seeing my own goddamn face there again with a new government agency, I'm sitting there going, wow, what is this? The race car driving on radio.
Races on the radio?
But evidently it's a big deal. I'm all for it.
Hey, that was a nice shot of you jogging in the park there, huh?
Oh.
I know.
I know. You see, that's the problem I have with all this. I just don't want my picture in the paper.
Yeah.
Especially when I'm not doing anything.
I know.
I'm honest. I swear it.
What did they have a picture of you doing what?
Jogging, man. I mean, and it looks horrible.
Well, even the one they had the day of that first article, it was like this. They had to get you in the moment, right?
Yeah.
This is Howard walking on the street yesterday.
Yeah. Big deal. They've got 1 million of those pictures.
Right.
You got to admit that's a better picture than the other one that I always put in where you're looking up.
Yeah.
One,
I do appreciate that. That was very nice. Thank you.
I love you, man. Bye-bye.
Yeah, not the worst. You wake up on a Saturday morning, you friggin' front page news. And I'm like, oh, my God, what is this?
And you do have to
My
read
poor
to
parents.
see if you're going to be arrested.
Yeah, I'm like, what? Whoa.
Are the police at the door?
My life couldn't be any more complicated. Well, what am I going to do? That's
hey, that's life.
That's life.
Oh, you know what I'm reading now? I can't get enough of? Johnny Carson's will.
Yeah, they're fighting over his money.
Oh, my goodness.
I love that. I love when guys leave it vague.
Yeah. And most of the money is going to Alex.
Yeah, the wife. Why not? She's doing that old crow.
She had left him.
She did?
Yeah.
She was living in Pennsylvania somewhere.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They were saying she was visiting family.
Well, I heard that she was no longer at his side and they were having problems.
We don't know that.
And this is what they're reading. This is what they say in the tabloids anyway.
Oh, really?
And that she was living there. She had to rush back to his side when she heard, he's taking his last few breaths. You better get there. So she's going to get and they're saying he was worth $450 million.
Wow.
Wow, I didn't know he had that kind of scratch. That's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money.
Man.
And I thought that, what should you give your kids if you have $450 million?
I don't know, but that wife deserves a lot. She was doing the old, decrepit Johnny.
Right.
And she's hot.
And I agree. I said, you know what? Why would people be surprised that she's getting the bulk of the estate?
She should get it.
That's what you do.
She put in a good 20 years with him, sitting in seclusion while bloated Johnny was doing her.
And I thought, the kids they say splitting whatever else, and so they probably will get about $40 million apiece.
That's not enough?
I was like, that's a good sum of money.
I wouldn't be fighting.
Good sum of money.
You didn't have to do Johnny.
And you didn't have to do anything.
Right.
You got that for just being born.
Hey, Richard, what's up?
Hey, what's happening?
Everything.
Oh, yeah? Well, I was calling because I used to work with the BTK suspect.
Really?
For real?
For real.
Where are you from?
Here, Wichita.
Wow.
What's his name?
Dennis Rader.
You're right about that. Not like
Hey,
you
way to
couldn't
go.
have the paper right in front of you.
Yeah, and
Chris can verify it for you.
Okay.
He was just a really weird dude, real meticulous, and really into every drawn out maps and doing everything perfectly to a T. And he was always real unfriendly, especially with males that he met. And condescending and aloof.
Yeah, you find that with serial killers.
Yeah, don't you hate these serial killers? They're not friendly. They're so aloof.
And they're meticulous.
I hate that. Don't you hate that they're odd?
Well, he went so long without getting caught, which was one of the most surprising things. And, and he taunted police with letters until they finally came down on him.
Yeah, that always makes me believe he wants to get caught. But, here's the thing. Like, isn't it weird, though? I mean, like, the guy was a church-going guy, had a family, kids, the wife, big member of the community.
Yeah, they're even searching the church for clues.
Yeah.
But don't guys like that, like a lot of creeps hide behind the church, though, don't they?
Well, how do they know he's even the killer, though? I didn't see.
Well, he's confessed, apparently,
Oh,
to
he
a
has?
few, yeah.
Well, then I
Yeah,
guess
he
they
might
know.
be. Yeah, so they're up to like 10 so far that he's confessed to, or that they pinned on him or something.
So did the dude ever try to kill you?
No, he
Yeah.
never did.
How
I always thought he was a wuss.
Right.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, he showed you.
He could have, I guess. As I woke up with a slit throat or something.
Right. Yeah, that's always
Bound,
creepy.
tortured, and killed, yeah.
I was reading an account. One lady said, this guy, what he used to do for a living was he'd go around and he'd be like, he's not a policeman, but he was like a policeman wannabe. Like he'd go around and make sure that your washing machine pipes were connected properly or something. He would,
Well, it was a compliance officer. I said, of course he was meticulous. He was a compliance officer.
yeah, so one woman said she used to bust this guy's balls all the time and yell at him because he was always busting her balls. She goes, I can't believe he didn't kill me. She was almost insulted.
What's wrong with me?
What's wrong with me? He didn't kill me. She goes, oh, my God, you realize I used to fight with this guy? I didn't know he was a killer. I go, yeah, duh. I never fight with anyone.
He did kill some lady that was like 3 houses down from him that they finally figured out that he's the one that did it.
Yeah. Did he kill hot chicks? Or it seems like he would kill men and women.
Mostly after the first one, it was all women after that.
Were they like hot young chicks? Or was he
No,
like...
not all of them. Some of them were in there, like some of the pictures, it looked to me like they're in like their 50s.
So maybe he had a mother thing.
Sometimes you can't get a hot young chick, so you have to...
Come here, you old bag.
I'm going to kill you.
Well, maybe he was angry at his mother. That's what a lot of these guys are angry at their mothers. Mother, wah. My mother didn't let me wear Levi's to school.
Let me kill every chick I see.
Wah.
Right?
Yeah, they got to string that cat up. Although, I don't know. Halle Berry walks free. I think they got to just put Tommy Chong back in jail.
He'll be at the Academy Awards next year.
Yeah. I got to take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
What does the Howard Stern Show mean to you?
Hi, this is Scott the Engineer, and the Howard Stern Show means to me that we have a voice of reason in this country as opposed to all those maniacs that want to force their beliefs on everybody else. And it's also fun, enjoyable, creative. I love working here, and it changed my life.
The Howard Stern Show. It means so much to so many.
We're listening to the man responsible for getting Arnold Schwarzenegger elected governor.
True.
Howard Stern.
Thank you for that.
You go, girl.
Thank you. We're back live on a Monday. Oh, when's our next vacation?
We just got back.
Oh, great. Tonight on E, Jamie, the annoying chick, gets evaluated and farted on. Jamie wants to know why guys don't like her. And I give her some advice. I think she talks too much. And then we get Dan the farter to shut her up. And this will probably be the last farting show you'll hear over commercial airwaves because they won't let me do them anymore.
Right. That'll be the end, the last one.
Tom says he doesn't want any more farting. And, you can have some farts, but they can't be too long and wet because the FCC will be upset. And then he said also no farting in a girl's face because God only knows why that's wrong. I know why it's wrong morally. I don't know why it's wrong in decency-wise.
Well, taste-wise, it may not be the greatest thing.
Really?
Yeah.
To me, why fart if it can't be in a girl's face? Why waste a fart?
Got Stump the Buoy coming up in a minute. Which is funny because I got a whole bunch of things to talk about. Who has time for that crap?
Stump the Buoy! Forgo a naked woman?
Whole bunch of I know. It's supposed to be good looking. A bunch of internet stuff happened while we were away. I'm trying to think of everything that happened while we were gone. And Paris Hilton's sidekick, or whatever that is, got hacked into. And
I read that.
I don't even understand that.
They got all of her friends' phone numbers, including some famous people.
Yeah, I went on the internet. I went on the internet and read her whole BlackBerry, or whatever it is, sidekick, or whatever that thing
Whatever
is.
her phone address system is.
Whatever that thing is she's busy with.
Yeah.
Then I was listening to on the internet, some guy got Christian Slater's number off of Paris Hilton's thing.
Right, yeah, some famous people were in her book.
And this dude has an internet radio show. He made a phony phone call to Christian Slater that lasted 45 minutes where he busted Christian Slater's balls.
Really?
Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff going on. Then there's supposedly pictures taken off of her sidekick that you can see, and some of them are naked, supposedly.
She took topless pictures of herself, I read.
Yeah, but I haven't seen those. But someone here said they saw some pictures. Then Fred Durst, someone posted on the internet him having sex with a chick, unprotected sex. Can you imagine?
Oh. In this day and age.
How shocking. Yeah, Fred Durst having sex with some chick, but I haven't seen that.
Now, is that just still pictures or is it video?
Video, but 3 minutes of video that was on his phone or something that they hacked into. Oh. And I clicked onto that, but I couldn't get it to come up.
Really?
Yeah. I wasn't sophisticated enough to see that.
Well, there's something.
Yeah, if anybody's got that.
Not everybody can see it.
I'd like to see that. Although I saw some stills of it, it didn't look like the guy had a big wiener.
Well, I'm glad for that.
Yeah, me too. Exactly. Yeah, Brian, you're on the air.
Hello?
Hey.
Hey, Howard, good morning.
Morning.
I'm glad you guys are back live and in person. Just wanted to give you some feedback. The best of is unlistenable, dude. The way that they're bleeping everything, you got to come up with something else. Maybe dead air would be better than that.
Well, I have come up with something else. I'm leaving.
Yeah,
I've come up with something really good.
Yeah, I'm coming with you, bro. It's just I tried to listen to a couple days of it, and I had to move on. You just couldn't understand anything.
And my point is we shouldn't be doing best of, but the company will see that as me trying to screw them on my way out. But what happened to the fact that artistically I don't like what they're doing to my material, but I don't know what to do. I'll just play this out. I've got 10 more months, and I'm done. And as soon as that FCC bill goes through, where they can fine you individually, I'm just going to play music anyway.
Now, let me ask you something, because that brings up an interesting point. If the FCC can fine the individual artist, and you object to your tapes being played on Best Of, but the company does it anyway, and then there's a fine.
Yeah, I get fined. That's why I'm going to pull my Best Of. I have that right to pull them. Yeah.
Well, pull it, because when did nipple become something that gets bleeped?
Oh, dude, you don't know the half of it. That's nothing. Everything's getting bleeped now. And that's my point. I don't want to go to satellite just to say the F word. I want to go to satellite to get back to what I was doing 10 years ago.
Right now, all we can say is and the.
Yeah.
A lot of that.
None of this stuff is... It's just like watching that Chris Rock, what they did to him because he's the host of the Academy Awards. The guy wasn't funny because they wouldn't let him be Chris Rock.
How sad.
He shouldn't have done it. I told him that. It's just not him.
I don't know what he thought he was going to get out of it. I mean, why did he want to do it?
What he should have done was played it up like Johnny Carson or Bob Hope and just said, hey, on the Oscars, I'm one way, And when I do my stand-up, I'm another. But instead, he was caught in this weird kind of, I'm trying to be who I am, but I can't be.
So it makes me wonder what he was trying to get out of it.
I don't know.
Because he hadn't decided he was going to be something else that night.
Probably got a lot of scratch.
Whoa, these pictures, someone just gave me the Paris Hilton download stuff from her BlackBerry. She's topless. And here she is. Is that a chick she's making out with?
Oh, God, you got to let me see.
Get over here, Artie.
What are you talking about?
Come here.
Don't bogart those pictures.
That's a chick. She's topless making out with a chick. Look at this.
We had heard that she had done things like that before.
Oh, my God.
That's the girl. There she is kissing her.
Oh, those are hot pictures.
Look at this.
Look at her cans.
She's a good-looking girl, man. I'll give her that. Wow. But she loves taking pictures of herself. Wait a second. Who's taking this picture of her and the girl?
Yeah, she can't be doing that one, can she?
And there's a picture of her holding a baby. Like she goes from making out with a chick topless to holding a baby. Wow. I wonder if these are real.
I mean, it looks real, doesn't it?
Those are hot pictures. Oof.
No, that looks like a dude she's making out with, but then it looks like a girl. And what's going on?
But does it look like a Photoshop job? Or?
No, they look real to me.
Her breasts are, like, sort of perfect there, though, right?
Yeah. You know, the other day I was in a movie theater, and they played the previews of upcoming features, and she's in some horror flick called The House of Wax. It's like, oh, my God, now Paris is in the movie.
I got to say, it pisses me off. I mean, it's like, she doesn't have any talent, and, like, she gets to be a big star. That pisses me off. I don't like it. I'm jealous. I would like to do nothing.
Yeah, I'm
all day.
looking at all the other people, like all these other people who, like have struggled and gone to auditions and done all that stuff. And then there's Paris Hilton working with him.
Yeah.
But hey, Howard, I love you guys. Run for your professional lives and go to
Well, that's what I'm doing, man. I mean, this is the smartest move I could have made.
You couldn't follow the content at all. I mean, it was almost like you had interference in your radio with all the bleeps.
By the way, you're not the first guy to say that to me. I'm talking to a friend of mine. He goes, "Oh my God, I'm listening to Best of this morning. It's hysterical what they bleep." I go, "Yeah, it's great, man. Thanks for reminding me."
You just couldn't follow the flow. I mean, every time you thought you had it, the bleeps would come in, and then
Make
I
you
hate
lose
switching off from you, but the best of is it's almost like. It's unlistenable, plain and simple.
Yeah, well, I can't defend it. I mean, I don't think we should be airing it, but the station, I've asked the station not to air it, but they continue to air it. I said it's not my show anymore. It's like I say, it's like taking Chris Rock's HBO special and trying to clean it up. It don't work.
No, it sure doesn't. But but definitely love all you guys, and I'm coming with you. But like I said, run for your professional lives if Best Of keeps up like this, because it's bad.
Then I read something while we were on vacation that Billboard magazine did a survey, and they said, a lot of his fans, like only 33% of his fans will come with him to satellite. And I went, well, that's an interesting survey. So in other words, when a guy buys a new car, he's going to refuse to come with me.
Well, he's going to say, no, don't put that in there.
And I would love to know how that survey's been done. And quite frankly, I don't know who's coming with me. I could care less. Mm-hmm. I'm going.
They don't even know. I mean, how could they say that? Who did they survey?
I don't know.
How'd they do that survey?
That must have been some survey.
Yeah.
But that's cool. I mean, that's fine. That's like saying, only
9 million people are going.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah, 30%. But then again, also, you take the survey when I'm gone. But right now, there's no reason to go in there. I mean, unless you just want to get set up.
Right.
Which ain't a bad idea. There's plenty of reasons to go, but I ain't going to talk about it because then they think I'm doing a commercial. So, what can I tell you? We'll see what happens. Something tells me my whole career people have been predicting my demise. People have been predicting my bad moves, how I suck, how I'm going to be gone. And somehow I'm a success.
Yeah, stop with your surveys. There's much more important things to track.
Well, while that survey's coming out, then there's some article I didn't even understand. Maybe someone who's smarter than me could explain all this financial stuff. But Viacom's, they devalued their company or something, the company we work for now, because they said with Howard Stern leaving for satellite, our company isn't worth as much.
Like, was that the Infinity stock or Viacom stock?
Viacom Infinity, and they said, well, it's only going to be worth. The company's worth $18 billion less or something. I don't know, some crazy number like that. I'm saying, well, Man, was I underpaid when I was here.
Well, that was obvious.
Yeah. If you're telling me I'm leaving...
And you got to devalue the company.
$18 billion friggin' dollars. I got screwed.
Why was my negotiation so difficult?
I know. You'd think they would have handed the keys over to me to run this thing. So I don't know. You never know what to believe. And quite frankly, I don't care.
But that's a feather in your cap.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like 4 feathers in my cap this morning.
My goodness. What are those feathers?
I don't know, but they itch. Feather in my cap. Artie is one lucky son of a bitch. Listen to this from the New York Post.
All right.
It's called Joker Jailed. A Long Island man was busted for slipping a bank teller a robbery note following an account withdrawal, which he claims was a joke. Michael Richard, 23, a tire installer from Lynbrook, went into the Astoria Federal Savings on Merrick Road in Lynbrook on Wednesday at 2:30 in the afternoon. First, he made a withdrawal from his account. Then, as the female teller was giving him the cash, he rips off a segment of a cigarette pack and writes a demand for money and gives it to her. Sound familiar, Artie?
Oh, God.
Artie did the same exact thing, didn't do any jail time. The teller thought it was garbage and threw it into a trash can. Richard then told her, "You didn't read that, did you?" The woman then read the note, which was a demand for money, and Richard of Lynbrook walked out of the bank. She read it, and then he was gone. The bank called police, who began to investigate. Cops took him into custody at his workplace. Richard was never arrested before he was busted for attempted robbery.
Wow.
The victim did not take it in a humorous fashion. The bank did not think it was a joke.
Do you think the guy was joking?
I don't know. Schifrin said bank robbers often leave without cash when they think the teller is stalling to avoid arrest. When I was doing that, I was fooling around. And she was fooling back, and I left her that note. It was a stupid thing, said the elder Richard 80. He was fooling around with the girl. He's blah, blah, blah. He said his grandson has a high IQ, 140. He's too smart to try to rob the bank where he's a customer.
Yeah.
Especially,
he's not too smart to write a stupid note.
He gets these ideas when he's fooling around. He never grew up, Kenneth Richards said.
Yeah, he sounds real smart.
That was my excuse. I was too smart to rob a bank.
So Artie did the same thing.
Yeah, I don't think Artie was joking, and I don't think this...
Oh, come on, Rob. No, believe me. You know how lucky I got? Absolutely.
You want to say this guy's an idiot, but then again, you did the same thing.
Well, I want to say I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
I got very lucky. And I did get arrested, for the record.
Hey, Bill, you're on the air.
Hey now.
Hey, now.
Hey, the Columbus Dispatch Saturday edition business section says the headlines, Clear Channel change leads to $4.7 billion loss.
Right.
Wow.
Loving that.
Well, wait. That's just the beginning. Wait till, when that stuff came out in the paper Saturday, I got all paranoid thinking like maybe Clear Channel and everyone got together to conspire or something against me. Then I said, I got to stop my paranoia. You know what I mean? I was like,
you better take your medication.
I better just calm friggin' down.
Well, I hope some of those billions are because of you.
Yeah, I would think so. I mean, I was on in about 10 of their markets.
Yeah, they lost a lot of ratings. That costs money.
Yeah, and a lot of their stations are sucking right now in terms of the ratings, and I hope it is. I hope they did lose a lot of money because of me. I hope that the value of their entire empire goes down when satellite radio takes over. I really do. I hope their whole empire crumbles, and this is why I'm doing it. Hey, I want to mention something before we play Stump the Buoy. When I was when I started out in radio, I worked for a radio station, and thank God it was there, because, boy, nobody would hire me. I used to go to places like Pittsfield, Massachusetts, trying to get a part-time radio job. I couldn't get in because I suck so bad. And there was a radio station, WRNW in Briarcliff Manor. They paid $4 an hour, where I made a beautiful $96 a week. And it was quite a job.
What a breadwinner.
What a breadwinner. What an exciting time in my life. Certainly not one filled with insecurity. But thank God it was there. You know, a lot of the DJs used to complain. They'd say, man, we got to go in. We got to strike. We got to get more money. I go, how dare you? We all are horrible. This is a great training ground.
Thank God this place is here for us to start out.
If this place asked us to pay them, we probably would. Let's be honest. The fact that they pay us anything is a miracle. And if we go on strike and we unionize this shop, there'll be nowhere for anyone to get a start.
Yeah.
This is something we got to accept. We're bad. We should want to leave, not go on strike. and stay the rest of our lives. They're like, well, if we go on strike and we get a decent wage, we wouldn't have to look for other jobs. I go, no, we should be looking for other jobs. There's no future here.
This is a stepping stone.
We're losers.
Get it?
So
that's like saying you want to stay in high school forever.
Well, one of the ways I figured out how to make money, aside from DJing at the local Holiday Inn where they fired me because I didn't have any dance records. Wah, wah, wah.
Wow. Where did you get those records from? The radio station?
Yeah. I had, like, Stevie Wonder was the closest thing I had to a dance record.
Wow, we want to hear Boogie, Oogie, Oogie. Wow.
Yeah, who knows what they want to hear. It certainly wasn't my job. But one of the ways I figured out how to make money was I became the program director, where they paid me $250 a week to sort of be in charge. And I was in charge. I was actually in charge, and I hated it. Because all I wanted to do was go home.
And then you had the rest of the day
to,
like, boss people around?
Yeah, I had to, like, run the radio station. And what I would do is look for people. I would listen to these tapes who were willing to work for $4 an hour, who sounded halfway decent, and who were reliable, loyal, nice people. Go try and find somebody good at $4 an hour. Well, I found this guy. Unbelievable. I get this guy's tape in the mail. And it's smooth as can be. The guy sounds like he should be on WPLJ in New York.
Really?
He's good. And he wants to work at WRNW. I call the guy up. He comes in, looks normal. You know, he didn't look like the BTK killer.
You're sure he wasn't?
I wasn't sure. Because there's got to be something wrong with this guy. But
really?
I sit down with him.
What's wrong with this story?
I hire this guy, okay? And the guy's delightful. Comes in, does his show every day, even if he's sick. Got a cold, could care less, loves it. Does production work like you wouldn't believe. I'd say to him, hey, can you help me out with something? The guy was right there helping me. Like from God, an angel. Sent to me, a young Howard Stern, who can't believe he's the program director of some dump. And you find a guy like this, it's unbelievable. Right. Unbelievable. So, you know, when I got my job doing mornings up in Hartford, they needed a program director to replace me. So the owner pulls me in. The owner, can you imagine? I don't think this guy ever worked on radio his whole life. He's some rich guy who just bought a radio station.
Right, it was a toy for him.
For $300,000. No, this was the guy who wanted to do, on sunny days, have sunshine music.
Right, he was going to program the music to the weather.
Yeah. So he says to me, well, you're leaving? Who should I get as program director? I go, this loyal dude. This guy's not only good, but he's a good guy.
Uh-huh.
So I'm leaving the station, and the loyal guy, the good guy, he says to me, man, thanks for, you know, everything. You're a good guy. Thanks for giving me a job. Thanks for recommending me for the PD's job. He goes, man, good luck. You got out of this toilet bowl. Good luck to you, man. And I hope, you know, we remain friends and all that kind of stuff. And I went off my way to become your hero, the king of all media. So through the years, I wasn't in touch with the guy.
Uh-huh.
Sort of like my relationship with Fred. I love him, but
he's here and you're not in touch
he's here. I'm not in touch with Fred ever. No reason to be.
It's better.
It's better that way. No, but anyway, through the years, I always kept tabs on him. And this guy, he did very well on radio.
He did.
He was working a couple of stations. Worked at WLIR, which was a great station on Long Island. Yeah. Then he went off to Philly, worked in Philly, and became a big deal in Philly, doing news and all this other stuff. And a lot of people who listen to us in Philly remember him because he was part of the Morning Zoo there.
Oh.
Mark the Shark. Mark Drucker. That was the guy.
That's right. I remember you talking about him.
Mark Drucker was Mark the Shark. And it always killed me because we were up against him. And I was pretty rough on DeBella, but I would never say anything bad about Mark.
Right, you stayed away from Mark the Shark.
Well, because Mark's my buddy. And quite frankly, I mean, you know, those are radio wars and everything. They don't mean much. But Mark the Shark, that was the guy. That guy, Mark the Shark. He was the guy who walks into WRNW.
I remember even meeting him at some point.
Yeah. Great guy. Great guy. And I got the news over the weekend he died. The guy died.
What happened to
He
him?
died. Well, I'll tell you what. He was 48 years old.
Oh.
He was a couple of years younger than me. I hired him right out of college.
Mm-hmm.
And although we never stayed in touch, I did get to speak to him about a month ago. I heard he was ill. He had cancer.
Oh. Oh, boy.
Got an 11-year-old daughter.
Mm.
He was divorced, but he had a fiancée.
Still in the Pennsylvania area?
Yeah, he was in Philly doing the news on a local AM station there.
Uh-huh.
He had decided years ago that I wanted to get out of being a DJ, wanted to learn the news business, and learned it from Steve North, another good guy.
Remember him?
Another good radio guy, who I think he works for CNBC right now. And so I'd heard he was sick, and I called him. And we had he couldn't speak.
What kind of cancer?
He went to the doctor for a stomach ache. Turned out to be stomach cancer. They couldn't save him. But they were doing some kind of experimental chemo at the time, and it was really weakening him. And I felt awful, so I wrote a letter to him. And I'm not sure I remember exactly how it all went down, but his mom called me and spoke to her, and I told her how sorry I was and what a great guy Mark was and what a radio guy with his smooth voice and that great delivery and how professional and how nice he was. And I said, it's just like yesterday. I can remember that fresh-faced guy walking into my station wanting that job on the radio, and I heard that tape, and I said, this guy's good. So and then when Mark was well enough, he looked like he was doing a little better, gave me a call. We got to speak. Got to speak a little bit. I got a chance to tell him what a great guy I thought he was and how sorry I was that he was going through this. He had a great sense of humor, sounded very upbeat. But passed away.
Wow.
Passed away. Young guy.
48?
48 doesn't seem so young to some people, but when you die, it seems young.
Yeah.
As
you
Chris
don't want
Rock
to die
has
at
said.
48.
So the only time 48 is young is when you die at 48. That's what he says. Oh, you're right. Or date share. Right.
He was a great guy. I met him at WLIR in the early 80s. I did stay in touch with him throughout the years, and you actually had recommended him for a job. He worked with David Brenner for a while producing his show.
Yeah, they were looking for a producer's job for David Brenner, and I thought Mark would be great for that, and he worked with Brenner for a while. Show didn't work out, but I recommended him for it.
But really one of the truly nice guys, mild-mannered,
wonderful,
good guy.
Wonderful
Well, they
guy.
do say the good die young.
Yeah.
I'm going to prove that the bad die young, too, Rob.
It's funny, I've talked to Billy Joel himself about that. And you know what he said to me? Billy,
good die young?
I once ate dinner with Billy Joel, and he turned to me and he said, it was just in conversation. He says, only the good die young. And he goes, I really do believe that. I wrote that song. He forgot. He was saying it like a guy. That's something he says.
Right.
And he says, that's why I know I'm going to live a long time. He says, because I'm really bad.
I'm a SOB.
He goes, but the good die young. But I really appreciate Mark, and I know that there's a lot of people who were affected by his death. I'm sorry for his 11-year-old daughter who won't get to have him around anymore, and to his fiancée, Jill, who I've never met, but I know that she was a great girl and that Mark was very happy. And
it's a shame because this was the happiest he'd ever been. He was about to get married, and he really loved this job. And he was working at KYW.
Found out?
Yeah.
He was working at KYW, which is a big news station down in Philly, and he loved
This was very fast. So anyway, I just want to say, in memory of Mark Drucker, the only thing I can say is farewell, friend, and also I will dedicate, in the true radio fashion, my move to satellite to Mark Drucker. Every day I go in and do that show.
When did he die? I mean,
he died over I think he died on Friday was the funeral. So I would say he died Wednesday?
In the middle of the week. Yeah.
Wednesday, sometime in the middle of the week. And I'm going to dedicate my my move to satellite to him.
Wow.
And I'm going to remember him every day when I'm there kicking ass, because this guy was motivated. One of the things was this guy was motivated. That's why he was successful. So that's that. I wanted to mention the guy. A good guy. And now let's see some naked chicks.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
What's the story?
Do I have time for the naked chick now, or
Fred would know, but I think we have to break.
We should break. All right, we'll take a break, and we'll be back right after these words. Wood Yi, let me just say congratulations, Wood Yi. Congratulations. Now, listen, what was the best thing about marrying that Chinese girl, Sun Yi?
After they threw the rice at the wedding, Sun Yi picked it up and cooked it for dinner. What a resourceful gook.
Tell me about your plans for the future. Will you be having children right away?
Children? You must be higher than Chris Farley on a case of Liquid G. No, we will adopt a nice 13-year-old Filipino girl with no chest and a flat head. Yum, yum, eat 'em up.
Howard Stern Show.
Make it louder, will you?
Oh, I love it when it hurts.
Hey-oh. So good. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. All right, real quick. This dude, listen to this. This is from, did you hear about this? Because I didn't know anything about it. Baba Booey told me. This is from, I think Sports Illustrated or something. I don't know. Okay. This cat is all right. One of Zimbabwe's top young female track athletes. Turns out is a guy.
You're kidding. Yeah, I guarantee you I didn't know anything about that.
Until last month, Samu Kaliso Sithole, which sounds like a curse, whose age has not been reported, was a rising national star in the long jump, the javelin, and the 400-meter hurdles. But Sithole was charged with offensive behavior and impersonation after a male acquaintance told authorities that the athlete was actually a man.
Wow.
Sithole, they got a picture of him here, admits that it is partly true.
Partly?
Told the judge that he or she was born with both male and female organs, and then a tribal healer prescribed a mixture of herbs that caused his male genitals to disappear. Sithole said the healer caused those genitals to regenerate when the bill wasn't paid on time.
Give me a break.
So he was born with both genitals.
They're still there.
The healer gave him herbs to make his balls disappear. And
then he didn't pay the bill.
Didn't pay the bill, then he made the balls grow back.
That's the greatest sports story of all time.
There you go.
That's amazing.
Yeah. I would have gone with
I can't imagine he didn't compete in more events.
Yeah. I would have gone with just I have a very large labia defense, which some guys use. Tonight, Jamie wants to know why guys aren't digging her. We give her the God's honest truth, and then we fart in her face with Dan the Farter.
Now, that didn't help her get guys.
No, but
funny.
helped us get the laughs.
Here's a hint why guys don't dig her. It's got something to do with yapping.
No, yeah, Ronnie the limo driver is on a commercial for a good buddy of mine. He's a Cadillac dealer. He's a good guy. But Ronnie comes up to me the other morning. He goes, "Hey, Howard, do you mind if I do a commercial for Cadillac?" Now, of course I mind. It sounds bad. It sounds unprofessional. It's him reading a live commercial than me reading a live commercial. So Ronnie came up to me and nicely said, "Do you mind if I do the commercial?" So you know me. I play the role of good guy. Right. I go, "Ronnie, no problem with me," but I kind of said again to Ronnie, "Gee, it doesn't sound great on the air. I'm not really for it, but you're one of my guys," and, you know, which he's supposed to pick up. I wasn't exactly thrilled, but he never picks up on stuff.
You don't hint around with Ronnie.
Yeah, dude, you got to be very direct.
Why didn't you just say no?
Because I know this is your buddy, and really what I have is Tom knows no one is allowed to ask me to do live commercials. Like Gary gets asked all the time. Casey, no one's allowed to come up and ask me. Mm-hmm. They go and ask Tom. Tom is the one who says no. I'm always the good guy. Tom is the bad guy. Because why have a general manager?
That's what he's there for.
So I would have said...
But I went to Tom, and Tom said it was no problem as long as you said it was okay.
Yeah, well, Tom is a prick.
So
Tom is a prick. No. Hold it. I don't tell people no. I go, "Oh, that sounds like a cool idea." Tom is the one who says no. Now, Tom knows this. Tom and I have this worked out so I can be a good guy to Ronnie. And then I would say to Ronnie, "Tom is such a prick. How come he didn't let you do it?"
Tom missed his assignment. He was supposed to say no.
But Tom only wants money. Tom only wants money in the worst way. I just had this discussion 20 times with Tom over and over again. "Tom, I don't want the guys reading live commercials. It sounds unprofessional. It's boring." Then I come on with a live commercial. You go, "It's not your fault." Tom now has a new shtick. He sends my guys over to me to start asking me because he knows I'm uncomfortable with it.
Oh, he's so good.
He didn't send me. I asked you on my own. Then
Tom should have come to me and said, is it true you want Ronnie reading a live commercial? Because Tom and I have
he was unclear.
Arrangement. Before he puts any live commercials on, he's supposed to come to me. And Tom would have gone back to you and said, Ronnie, I don't want you reading it. And I would have said to you, Ronnie, that's so unfair. Let me see what I can do.
Right.
And then I would have lied to you and said, Tom's being a prick.
Nice.
Okay? That's what I have worked out with Tom.
Nice.
Yeah.
But you would have felt good
about Tom
Howard.
is such a prick ass that I can't trust him at all with any aspect of this radio show. Did you hear Ronnie's live commercial?
Yeah.
How bad does it sound?
It wasn't great.
And tell him Ronnie sent you. What does that say to you?
I didn't write the copy.
I know that. Tom, I thought you and I had a thing worked out. You came to me the other day. Howard, do you want Gary reading a live commercial? Do you want Casey reading a live? I said, Tom, you know my feeling on it. It makes it sound like amateur hour.
Absolutely.
You're sitting in your car. It's mind-numbing.
But here's what got...
And I'm supposed to be the good guy.
Can I explain my part of this?
It's always the same thing. You're money hungry.
You're absolutely.
Think about... It's no problem being money hungry, but think about your product, too. It's like McDonald's saying... You know what? Let's serve a real...
We got Mad Cow hamburger.
Yeah, let's serve it, and let's blow up the whole cash cow. That's what you are. You don't get it. How many times have we had this discussion? All right, go ahead. Defend yourself. Go ahead.
No, I don't have to defend myself to you. Why am I sitting here defending myself?
What happened?
But you said there was a
guy
you had to explain.
Ronnie came to me and said he had had a conversation with you about it. You said it was okay.
Right. Tom, look at me. I tell everyone it's okay.
I didn't know that there was a secret language. Now that
I've explained it a million times. You're the bad guy. I'm the good guy.
I have no problem being the bad guy.
Thank you.
Just stay forward.
From now on, here's the rule. Don't put on any live commercials with our guys until you talk to me, even if they tell you they talk to me.
Gotcha.
Because when Ronnie comes to me, Ronnie's my pal. I don't want to be negative. I want you to be negative.
And if that's the role that I need to play.
Yes, now you're catching on. This is what I need you for. Be useful to me always.
Kiss my butt.
Get out.
Okay.
You're done. You're no longer the general manager. I'm no longer listening to you.
You're not the principal.
Oh, I am too.
No, you're not.
Please retire. It's time. He's waiting for me to retire.
You're missing cues.
Please listen to those commercials. Ronnie. You know.
Don't you have any standards? Why would you want them on your station?
Ronnie has a primo job around here. He doesn't
how
need
do
to
I answer? Do I still beat my wife? Question, Robin.
No, how does he not? He comes to me about every live commercial. Oh, if Howard says it's okay, that means Ronnie's got to now come to me personally and ask. I'm not good at saying no to people.
Or that it opens up the floodgates. Well, I asked Howard, and Howard, how did you get yours on, Ronnie? I asked Howard, and Howard said it was okay.
Exactly.
I was surprised that Ronnie...
Yes, because you're supposed to talk to me about it. You know that. I mean, get out of this planet with you. I don't believe you. I always say to people, Tom's a smart guy. I don't know what goes wrong. What happened with you?
I don't know.
You're such a bright guy. You're a nice guy. Come on.
No, I don't know.
Did you hear that commercial? It's very uncomfortable for me to say no to Ronnie. He's a grumpy guy.
Ron, you will never have to say no to anybody.
Thank you. Please help me. Help me with this mess called fame. Oh, please, Ronnie. I don't want to have to. Listen, this is my problem. I don't want to be in a position to say no to you. Tom is supposed to be the gentleman. No.
Hey, you said no to me about my dinner. You could have said no to me about
you didn't pick up on that either. It wasn't easy. And when I mumbled to you walking down the hall, I go, yeah, I guess, Ronnie. But, I really don't appreciate the other guys doing it. And you should have said, you know what, Howard, I think I'm putting you on the spot. But that's okay. That's not your fault that you're slow. But Tom's slower than you are. No, you're slow.
No,
but the thing is that Tom is supposed to be my backup. I knew you'd have to go to Tom, and Tom knows he has to come to me about live commercials. That's how we work it. But no, he heard, Howard gave the green light. Boom. Of course I give the green light. I give the green light on everything. I think Ronnie should be allowed to pull his pants down and defecate in the studio. I don't care. But I'm not going to let him. You don't let him. We got our roles down and defined.
No.
I'm the good guy. You're the bad guy.
That's a big guy.
How did he forget?
He didn't forget. He knew what was going on. He just wants to get that commercial on the air. Trust me, I know this guy like the back of my hand. I don't even know the back of my hand as well as I know this guy. I don't. I don't even spend time looking at the back of my hand.
The guy still would have done the commercial.
Of course. And I would have been your hero. Hey, Howard really wanted it. He wanted me to do it. Tom didn't want it.
Tom's the bastard.
You know how Tom wants you to wear a suit every day here? That's not Tom. It's me. But I make Tom make you do it. I don't feel comfortable telling you to wear a suit.
I wear a suit every day.
Right. Remember when you started wearing your jeans?
Snow day today.
Remember you started wearing your jeans outfit? You're going to be a rock and roller? I don't want a limo driver in a rock and roll outfit. I want him in a suit. But I go to Tom. Tom, tell Ronnie to wear a suit.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I say tell Ronnie to wear a suit. I'm not going to tell you to wear a suit. I'm the rock and roll crazy man.
I've been wearing a suit for how many years?
That's right. Remember when you stopped wearing a suit?
No.
And Tom came to you and told you to...
Yeah, well... Yeah.
Okay, so think about it.
Yeah,
see?
Yeah.
Tom doesn't care what you wear.
Yeah. Tom could care if you run around naked.
No, he does.
Could save some money.
No, Tom does care.
Tom does care.
Yes.
He does.
Yes.
Cares what I care about.
That's right.
And I care about you sticking to the game plan.
Gotcha, big guy.
Ronnie, do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's fine with me.
Slow. I'm trying to figure it out. Wait a minute.
Ronnie, watch. Look at me.
Hold on.
Look at me.
Yes.
I love the job you did on the live commercial.
No, you didn't.
No, I think it's really good, and I think it's funny. I don't know, but Tom, Tom has a problem. Hold on. Tom wants to say something.
I think it's funny.
Sorry. No, the spot doesn't work. We got to pull it.
All right, whatever.
That's wrong, man. The guy's a great guy. Give him a shot.
I'm sorry, but you know...
He just wants some notoriety.
I got to protect the product. The answer is no.
Oh, God.
The client was the one who asked me to do it.
Yeah, the client asked him, Tom. You're such a prick.
Excuse me?
What is that, Tom?
He said that while other people were talking because he doesn't want anybody to hear.
I'm just mad that Tom's so mean.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What's wrong with Ronnie, man?
I woke up on the wrong side.
Why can't Ronnie do a live commercial?
That's my decision.
He had to shovel his driveway this morning.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, he's wrong, but
Ronnie, we have
he's
a
the boss.
policy, right, Tom?
I don't agree with what he's doing.
Yeah, see?
I just want to go on record as saying
You
that.
could have told me no.
I'm for you doing the live commercial. I want you to do it. He's the one that doesn't want you doing it.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I got it now. It took a while.
Yeah, see?
I'm the one who doesn't want anyone getting paid around here. I've always said to Tom, I'm always so confused by this. Those commercials sound horrible, but I want my guys to get money.
Right.
I don't, though.
So I feel funny saying no.
I'm not getting any money.
No, I understand.
I'm doing it as a favor for a friend.
I know you're not getting it. Everyone knows what a great guy you are. I'm so lucky to have you in my life.
What's your problem, man?
So
what's his problem?
It's not
my problem. It's Tom's problem.
Tom has a way the station is supposed to sound. Right?
So Tom will come to me and say, hey, they want to pay Gary to do a live commercial. And I go, you know what? I want Gary to get money. But
isn't there some other way?
Not at the expense of my show. I want it, it's enough. With those live reads.
I wanted him to do it, and I said...
And then Gary comes on with the content of the show, and it's dull because he just heard the guy reading the commercial.
Is he selling something, or is he talking?
I don't care how much
tell the guy from Cadillac.
I even went to Gary, and I said to Gary, I don't want you to think I'm cutting in on your stuff because I know he does a lot of stuff like that. I said, this is a friend of mine, he asked me to do it. And then I asked you, and you said no problem.
Absolutely no problem. But did you hear me mumble down the hall about how it doesn't sound good and I usually don't like it, but I get put on the spot? That's when you pick up that I'm uncomfortable.
I know why you didn't listen to me when I told you.
But you know what? That's not your fault. Tom is the one who's supposed to say no.
Yeah, see?
He's supposed to come to me and say...
Tom is the safety net.
But Tom let his greed get in the way.
Holy safety net.
Do me a favor. Call Neil Wayne and Joe. Ask if they'll do some commercials.
Yeah, the three of you.
Yeah, we want to hear it. Ronnie the limo driver.
Don't bother, Ronnie. I won't let it happen.
Scores, man. 923.
Right. King O'Rourke Auto Group, 347 in Smithtown.
There you go.
I'm just curious.
Scores, man.
If I say Ronnie sends me, what happens? Do I get a discount?
No.
Yeah, what happens?
No, wait a minute. Am I going to get yelled at when I go out there and do the promotion?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm all for it.
That's not on the air.
I'll talk to you later.
The girls some scores and everything?
Yeah, that's fine.
Am I going to get yelled at for that?
Gary, Ronnie, it's fine with
February
me.
28th?
Tom, you'll be the one who makes the decision.
King O'Rourke Auto Mall, we're going to be out there?
All right.
All right. Thanks, man.
Thanks, Ronnie. Thanks for picking up on all the signals.
Ruining my life, Ronnie.
You know how you were reading the rules the other day? Treat Ronnie like a woman, or Ronnie, treat Howard like a woman.
Yeah. Treat me like a woman. Harass the hell out of me. Which is what he does. I mean, can you imagine a guy, you mind if I do some live commercials?
How many times have you been on the air saying this exact same thing? Why would people approach you even?
Because he's in my life.
But I'm saying he's heard you say you don't like it when KC did it, you don't like it when this one did it, you don't like it when that one
Oh,
does
it's different with him.
Oh, I see.
But my out is always Tom says no. But Tom rushed it on.
You know what you have to say?
You don't know I don't like it.
I didn't ask you to do a bunch of live.
Do me a favor. You got a good life with me, right? You got a good life with me, right?
Yeah.
All right, what do you got? You got a great job.
Right.
I got you out of sitting in that limo most of the day.
Okay.
I got you sitting, now you're walking around like you're a king.
Dude, I never said anything.
All right. You got a great life with me.
I say anything different?
Yeah. Well, and I invite you on the air. You got to live there. You're going to go out with a van. All kinds of exciting things. You go to racing car shows. You got a good life.
Right.
But don't ask me for things directly.
You know what? The next time that happens, you say, you know what, you don't have a problem with it, but Tom always says no to stuff like that.
You know what he says to me? Oh, Tom said it's okay if you say it's okay.
No, wait, that's not what I said.
Yes, you did.
It was the other way around.
That's not what I said. I hadn't even gone to Tom
Do
yet.
me a favor. You didn't do anything wrong. I got a problem with my general manager. I got a problem with the general manager.
But I'm saying that this is the way you do it so that you can remind Tom of his duties.
Tom, I say yes. I say yes to everyone to their face.
Yeah, I got you.
You come to me and say, is it true? And I go, of course not.
You know what? We don't even need to have that conversation.
Thank you.
Ever again.
I mean, really, come on. Have some integrity for your product. Why don't we have everybody just doing commercials? You know, then we wouldn't have to have any professional commercials. Everyone will just, and then when they come on the air, it'll even sound duller.
Yeah, it'll be really interesting when nobody professional is doing commercials.
Yeah.
Robin, whatever you said, I agree with.
And Ronnie, I do love you and care about you. You're a great guy.
I didn't ask you to love me.
There's nothing to do with you. Well, you need love, believe me.
No, I don't need love.
See, I was surprised because Ronnie came to me and he said he spoke to you about it. And then,
of course, he cornered me.
And I was.
And then you.
No, but you know what he said?
You know what it is? I got so many things on my mind. Normally, I'd make a note. Make sure Ronnie doesn't get the commercial. I'll tell Tom to go be the bad guy. And Tom knows. We've had discussions about you doing commercials, this one, that one. And he knows how I feel about it. I've had 50,000 conversations
That's
about
why I was surprised when Ronnie told me.
But Ronnie said, you were surprised. Do you know I tell Gary, you can do live commercials. I tell John he can do live. I tell Fred. I tell this one. I tell Artie. And then I talk to you, and I say, listen, X-May on the live commercial. Listen, what are we doing here? See, then when Gary gets on the air, is he doing a commercial or is he being interesting?
See, Ronnie told me. I was surprised because Ronnie told me that he was doing it.
Yeah, we talked about it.
And I said, I'm surprised that Howard said yes. And Ronnie said, well, Howard said, you don't do this often, so if it's just one time, it's okay.
Yeah, exactly. I'm making a special thing for Ronnie. Then Tom's supposed to come and go.
But you know what? You're such a good liar. I believed it.
Yeah. Well, it's amazing.
Well, this is why he's going to change his life.
You could see I was anybody who knows how to read people, which Ronnie doesn't, would see that I was so clearly uncomfortable. I'm mumbling to myself like, oh, it doesn't sound good on the air. But you know what?
He didn't hear any of that part. He stopped listening after that.
Yeah, he got his permission. And I said to myself, don't worry. Tom knows he has to come to me. Tom didn't come. Tom rushed it on the air.
I'm sorry.
Go record it.
It's okay with me.
It's okay.
Better than grunting, Fred.
It's okay.
It's unbelievable. Really, everyone just leave me alone. I know I work on the radio and I'm very popular, but do me a favor. Stay away from asking me for things. Ask Tom, and I'll discuss it with Tom.
No.
Ronnie, you discuss it with Tom.
I wouldn't discuss it anymore because I
don't discuss anything with me.
I know the answer is.
I'm dumping Charles for my middle name from now on.
Well, unfortunately, you have to now be exposed to the truth that I'm the one saying no. I like to keep up the Wizard of Oz guys. I'm the one pulling the strings, but I can't do it with this guy. This guy won't let me be the good guy.
I want to say, if I could say something, Howard, I want to say thanks for trying to make me not look the bad guy, but it's not going to work. I'll do it from now on.
Thank you.
Okay?
You know what, Howard? I have something to ask.
Now I've been exposed.
I have to ask, since I got both of you here.
No, I've been exposed.
Is it okay if Benji does the welding school?
Don't ask for anything.
I have to ask for something. I was wondering when to bring up this request.
Go ahead.
I don't really have
because it's okay with me, whatever it is. Tom's the prick.
You want me to test Tom?
Yeah.
Tom, see if we can do it?
Make a request.
Robin, would you do a cat food commercial?
There's a company that sells pearls over the internet, and they wanted me to read their live commercial. Is that okay?
Of course. I mean, you're so important to me. That's great.
Yeah?
No, I don't care.
What, Tom, is it okay if Robin reads?
No, absolutely not.
Why?
Forget it.
But why? What's the big deal?
I just don't want it to happen.
Well, she's important to me. I quit.
How come she can do it?
How much?
Yeah, why does she get to do it?
Yeah. No. How come I don't get to do it?
I know. Why doesn't Ronnie get to do it?
I'll read the pearl commercial. Robin,
Ronnie,
I'll do it.
Ronnie, never ask me for anything. Number one.
Oh,
okay.
I see that.
Tom, if Ronnie screws up, which he will, and asks me for something, I'm going to say yes every time.
Can't happen, though.
All right. Thank you.
Forget it.
Okay. All right. Thank you. I have some voicemail to get to, and we have news to get to. We have a lot to get to. Thank you, Ron, for being so perceptive. And Tom, thank you for sticking to the rules.
Nice. Real nice.
Yeah.
You're my man. I love you.
Yeah,
Ronnie,
Ronnie, he loves me, all right.
I don't want to be the bad
how
guy.
he loves me.
I don't want to be the bad guy here, but this segment's over. Get out.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
No, let Ronnie stay. He's a great guy.
Yeah. See?
You know, he
No, I
can't
don't
do
care
it.
what Howard said. Get out.
All right. Thank you.
Oh, so that's that good morning and the smile.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
bunch of
See?
bull
Yeah,
crap,
that's
right?
it.
I love you. Tom hates you.
Yeah,
I love you
I
too,
know.
man.
Tom hates everybody.
He sure does. You're a mean man. Thanks, really. I can't believe you. I really can't. I don't believe it. Always trying to do something to me. All right, go back to the office and plot against me.
Okay. Remember, my middle name is No.
In the voicemail today.
Well, and Jason wants to do a dildo ad. Dildos are us.
You know, and it's really disgusting that Tom made Ron stop doing that commercial. Just
Yeah,
now.
did you see that?
That was gross.
Yeah, why doesn't he let the guys do whatever they can do?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. Okay, let's go to our phones for a second real quick, and then I'm going to play some voicemail. Let's go to Bruce.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Yeah, I was going to talk about Dennis Miller's show. It sucked, man.
Yeah, I did a rap about it earlier this morning. It's not good.
Not good, huh?
And maybe, and I'm not doing it to hurt his feelings. I mean, he's a nice guy. I think he's a funny guy, but the show is really, really unwatchable.
Yeah, the guy's mixed up, too. He used to be Democrat, now he's a Republican.
I don't care about
Well, that's
that.
okay.
That's okay, but just convey it in a way that I understand it, and move the show along. All
I'm
right.
going to have to check that out tonight. Now you've intrigued me.
I've got to take a break here, Robin, unfortunately, because I was going to do voicemail, and everyone would enjoy it, but I
Your
was
father was
sidetracked.
doing a yogurt commercial.
Oh, good. I'm all for that.
And your mother is doing Midas mufflers.
Yeah, who is featured in this commercial break?
What is it, Double A?
Hey, what's going on, Howard, man? Great to see, you know, on such a crappy day, you guys are back in.
Hey, Double A, do you need to plug any of your friends' businesses? or-
Yeah, if you don't mind. I mean, we've been friends for a while now. I mean, I need about...
Thank you. Yes, Robert, go ahead.
Hey, when did Ronnie become such a celebrity? I mean,
I don't know.
You'd have to ask Tom.
You'd have to ask Tom. Tom will throw. This is like the King Family Hour. Remember that show 100 years ago?
Oh, yes.
Or the Osmond family.
Every member of the King family, there'd be 50 people on the show.
Yeah, everyone's a celebrity. Everyone's commercials. And I've said to Tom, it sounds terrible on the air, and I put a stop to it.
I mean, he's supposed to be doing security, and he's doing live appearances. It's ridiculous.
Well, this is all he ever wanted. He always says, how come all these guys get live appearances? How come no one wants
Really?
Ronnie the limo driver?
You're kidding.
I swear. I go, because nobody cares.
And why do you care? You're supposed to be driving the limo.
I need a guy to drive the limo. I really need a driver. One who's into it.
I'll drive your limo, Howard.
Thank you.
No problem.
My problem is I put everyone on the air. Next thing I know, I got prima donnas.
Then they get booked.
Why can't I read a live commercial?
Call Dr. Della Russo, bitch.
Where is Ronnie's commercial? I got to play that.
Oh, it was amazing. It stopped me in my tracks.
Tell him Ronnie sent you.
I didn't even know what he was talking about.
Get $200 off.
You got it? Oh, that's his commercial? Look at you being all efficient.
Mr. Western Kentucky.
This is Ronnie the limo driver, and I want to tell you about the best car dealer on Long Island. Every car I own, I got from these guys. It's King O'Rourke Auto Group on Route 347 in Smithtown and in Port Jefferson. They carry the hottest cars on the road right now.
Imagine sitting through this.
I did, and I was like, what is he talking about? I couldn't follow anything.
Everyone I know there. Right now, they have over 1,000 cars in stock, including the new Cadillac XLR, two-seat Roadster, and CTS. And my personal favorite, the Cadillac Escalade, which you can smart buy.
That is a nice car.
Now, wait a minute. But then he gets to this smart buy. I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
This week for just $5.99 a month with nothing down. Also,
I didn't
don't forget to check out the all-new Pontiac
Hey, yeah, what are you criticizing, Ronnie's read?
Grand Prix, Vibe, and the complete line of Buicks and GMC trucks. What's wrong with that? Best part is, most of these cars qualify for 0% financing for 60 months. I'm telling you, go see these guys. Mention Ronnie the limo driver sent you, and they'll take off an additional $200.
Mention Ronnie the limo driver sent you.
200.
That's the same as saying tell him Howard sent you.
Right.
Off your best negotiated price. King O'Rourke Auto Group on Route 347 in Smithtown. And in
Now, wait a minute. Do you do that before you negotiate or after?
Yeah, when do we tell him Ronnie sent you? All I know is, thank God I got this deal with ABC. I got to go work for a network and have my own show where I interview important people.
What's so bad about that?
I wonder if they allow Ronnie the limo driver commercials.
Yeah, he's going to read all your
Ronnie the
commercials
limo
on
driver
that
for
show.
ABC Sports. Mention my name.
$200 off your Super Bowl ticket. Deficit. Or check out their inventory at www.kingorock.com.
All right, I had enough.
In Smithtown.
This is Ronnie the limo driver, and I'm here to talk about my favorite computer company, Microsoft. Seattle.
I'm
Seattle,
telling
Washington.
you. I love these guys.
When you go in there, tell him Ronnie asked Howard and he said it's okay.
Yeah, I didn't write the copy.
Bill Gates will take
You
off.
didn't? You're kidding me. I thought you were a copywriter now.
I didn't think it was so... I didn't think I did such a bad
Aren't there
job.
some agencies on the phone calling? They say they want Ronnie to read their...
With a voiceover.
Yeah, my phone is ringing right now. I feel it.
All right. Thank you.
I think the line about Smart Buy makes me sound insincere.
I know you don't normally do it, but I was thinking maybe you could let me read a live commercial.
They got all the hot cause.
All right, we're going to be back.
Over 1,000.
We'll be back right after these words.
Goddamn tape! Don't use the tape! Get out of my way! Now stay out of my face! Get out of my face! Out of here! Now! Get out!
My life is a bore with a shock. I'm still Scott from the block. I've got as much hair as a rock. I bought a new house, I got no place to smoke. I'm as exciting as a sock. I'm still Scott from the block. I smoke and smoke and smoke around the clock. Before Christmas comes, I'm probably gonna croak. Every day is dull, nothing is rolling. My weekend consists of smoking and bowling. I pound my head against the wall. I'm a loser's loser, I'm balder than bald. I scream at all the interns. Get out of here, I'm a miserable son of a bee. I have no answers, I probably have cancer. When I talk, I put people to sleep. My whole existence is a crock. I'm still Scott from the block. I should buy a cemetery plot. I can hardly breathe because my lungs are shot. I'm never gonna be a big shot. I'm still Scott from the block. Every year my birthday gets forgot by Howard and Robin and everybody else. I haven't got piss, nothing to my name. When I leave a party, no one knows I came. I have the kind of face everyone forgets. The only friend I have is a pack of cigarettes. I've got a crappy house, I've got a crappy car, and the worst luck that you've seen. My poor wife, she wonders why she married a skinhead schmuck like me. I've got all the charm of a box. I'm still Scott from the block. I've got as much hair as a rock. The tar in my lungs could fill up a crock pot. I'm as exciting as a sock. I'm still Scott from the block. I smoke and smoke and smoke around the clock. Before Christmas comes, I'll probably die of cancer.
You blew the whistle once! If it wasn't a push-up, you would have blown it more! That's all I gotta say! Say!
Yeah. Got into one of their heated battles. This has been going on for years. Let me play you some tape of what happened. Here is Scott the engineer yelling yesterday. This is Scott and Gary in the halls. Scott got so pissed he went home early, left work.
He couldn't work anymore.
Get on my case, man!
And you don't know that there's issues in the pile.
I took care of it. I was working on issues. What do you think I'm doing?
This is yourself.
You must be crazy, man. I'm sitting here trying to work and you get dumped down my throat.
Good luck finding work in here.
I'll leave now just for you mother.
Scott, that hurt when Gary said good luck finding work in a year, didn't it?
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
All right, let's go to another argument. This is Scott the engineer after that argument yelling at Richie from E because he didn't want Richie using the tape.
Yeah. Don't play it on the air. Don't play it on the air. What?
Don't yell at me.
If you missed the beginning,
You said it 5 times already. I heard you 5 times.
All right.
This is the 5th time. Don't get on my case because you get what I'm
his
Gary.
part of it when he comes storming in here.
Don't yell at me because you're pissed at him. Don't take it out on other people.
And after that, Scott went to Tom and said, I have to leave.
Yes.
And this has been going on for years. For example...
The thing I'm pissed off about is I don't get to read Newsday.
Right, and Gary does.
You know, that's
Scott,
exactly
what time do you go home?
Usually between 12 and 1.
And what time do I go home? Around 4 every day.
I'm in here at 4. What time do you get in here?
You haven't been in here at 4 since you were born.
Full S, because I was here...
I wish there was a time clock.
You don't know. I'm here every day at 4. I was here this morning, but like 10
I think since we yelled at you, you've been here at 4.
No, absolutely not.
No, look, here's the point.
I am here every day by 4:15.
You get crazy every year.
I work after 12, but I work after 12. I don't take a lunch hour. Never.
All right,
do I take a lunch hour.
Listen to me.
I mean, I don't understand. You see, your rationale is you don't get here at 4.
Hey, you're the one who brought up that.
I don't take a lunch hour, Gary.
Don't read
I'm supposed to get 2 hours overtime.
You're the one who brought up the Newsday thing. I'm just fighting back.
All right, and then even off the
was hired here to do it. Listen to me. Lewis was hired to do transfers of stuff in there, which he is not doing, which Howard is up my ass royally about, because he's constantly working up that stuff for you. You don't want to know about it. I don't want to know, but is it your job to know it? I don't have to know.
This goes on all the time.
I had it done before I had it done. In other words, I didn't always have to know. You dragged my ass. I got it done before. Right. There wasn't as much.
This constant bickering is going on all the time. Constantly. And it's endless. I can play you endless amounts of tape.
Yeah, there's tons of tapes.
You're a chronic complainer. What's that?
Listen, I got to take a break.
You are. It's a minute thing. You guys are going to be spelling when we come back. It doesn't.
And I go to use it, Junior. We'll be back. These words are more spelled.
No. All you're doing now is working in there.
No, I don't stop and I haven't stopped.
You're telling me it's such a problem to wait a couple of minutes till you're done, till you have a break in the best
Come
of.
back and you say, how come I need 15 reels of best stuff? And best stuff isn't going to get done if I have to keep stopping.
Well, you should have done it 2 months ago.
Gary, I constantly do best stuff.
You don't constantly do. That's a lie. That is an out-and-out lie. No, come back here. You want to start it out. That's an out-and-out lie. You don't do it. You didn't give me anything for 2 months, so don't sit here and tell me that you constantly do, because you don't. So don't sit here and lie to me.
I put it in when I can't.
You're a liar. You're a liar.
And you know that.
What's going on?
If I got to take his bull anymore, I'm out of here. Because he's an ass.
What's going on?
They can say Afro-American in that article. Afro-American. But in the paper, they...
No, I'm just curious.
I'm watching. Get the out of here.
Scotty, did you be mad at me?
Out of here. I don't want to talk about it.
Scotty, I'm your friend, Scotty.
I can't talk about it. I'm walking.
Afro-American.
I'm your friend.
God forbid if I stop for a second.
You can stop anything. You can stop for 20 seconds. Let me just ask you.
Stop because I'm in the middle of something.
All right.
Listen to this.
Do you have different eyes for different moods, Sammy? How about as a black Jew, do you prefer bargaining or stealing? What do you think? Do you think you get offended by that?
Yeah.
Well, evidently, this has been going on forever. We now have Pat Croce, who is from a TV show called Moving In on weekdays at, I don't know, it's on all the different channels. It's syndicated.
Or is it Moving On?
Moving In.
Moving In.
That's what it says, Moving In. Pat Croce is a relationship expert. Everything, evidently the guy's terrific. There he is. That's the guy.
Hi, Howard.
Hey, Pat.
I've seen him before.
This guy's supposed to be the best.
Hi, Robin.
Pat, how are you a relationship expert before we get started?
I have no idea.
All right. What are your credentials, really?
I am a physical therapist by trade, an athletic trainer. You know me because I took the Sixers from worst to first in '96 to 2001. So probably mediating between Larry Brown and Allen Iverson made me an expert. I'm more like a life coach.
Right, don't bang on that podium because we have the worst equipment here. And every time you bang on it, it makes tons of noise.
There's nothing muffling in it.
Right, so I'm going to yell at Scott about that for a minute. But so is there hope for Baba Booey and Scott the engineer?
Yes.
All right. You've spoken to both of them off the air.
That's correct.
Do you want to handle this and I'll shut up?
No, both of us.
Okay.
Both of us, because you're involved here.
The show is called Moving In?
Pat Croce Moving In.
Oh.
I move into a different home in a different town every day.
Oh,
okay.
That's what it is.
Are you like a Dr. Phil?
He's a psychiatrist or psychologist. I'm not. I'm more like the best friend who tries to give you, really what I try to do is focus on where are these two guys right now and what are they willing to do to get to where they want to be tomorrow. And I kind of act like a performance coach.
Are you like a motivational speaker?
That's right.
Okay. All right. Tell me how we handle this. You're the guy.
What has he found out so far?
Yeah.
Robin, first of all, these two, I asked both of them, what is the problem? In one sentence.
Uh-huh.
What is the problem? And the problems that you just heard on the air are just fluffernutter. It goes way back. Scott does not respect Gary.
Okay.
Gary does respect you, Scott.
Okay.
Is that a surprise?
Yeah.
Why do you not respect Gary?
I got to tell you, I'm surprised that Scott doesn't respect me.
Why don't you respect Gary? Let's have it all come out.
That's what's got to come out now. If this is to heal, it's got to come out now.
Honesty, right?
That's it.
Scott, why don't you respect Gary?
Probably because I feel that I work harder than he does, from my perspective, and
don't bang on your own crappy equipment. Yeah.
And it probably goes down to money too, and he gets paid probably a lot more than I get paid.
But why should that make
Well,
it?
I mean,
why don't you? Why don't
resentful.
But why don't you resent Fred or Artie or Howard or Robin? Why don't you resent?
Because I can't see your talent outward. I can see their talent. They're on the air all the time.
That hurts.
Well, I'm just.
Now, how does that feel, Gary? Tell him how that feels.
It hurts because I don't think that you're so talented. I think that you're very good at what you do. I think you do it very badly in the sense that the end result is good. You're a good engineer. You know the show really well, but you're a pain in the ass to work with. You're sort of slow, and you bitterly complain every step of the way.
See, I wouldn't consider myself slow.
Gary, you said to me in private that these new guys like Sal, guys like Richard Christie, move much faster than Scott, and they show how slow he is.
And happily.
And happily, and they're happy to do it. You feel he has a bad attitude, don't you?
Yeah, I think his work is good. I'll tell you, Scott, I was saying to Pat in there, nobody knows the show better than Scott when it comes to engineering it and editing stuff. I'll go in there with something, and I'll say to Scott, do that, and that, and he goes, I got it. Okay? Sometimes in the middle of a sentence, he goes, I know. And we look at each other, we know from working together. But if Scott's working on something, whatever it is, and you understand, we're doing a live show here. So it's very difficult to prioritize because what was a priority 30 seconds ago is now out the window. So Scott, I'll give something to Scott to do, and when I walk in, I go, I need this. His arms immediately go up in the air, and he goes, oh, what do you want?
Okay, is that true, Scott?
That is true, and I'll tell you why.
Why do you do that?
Okay, because if I'm in the middle of working on something you just asked me to do, it's very hard to stop.
Don't bang on the
creative process.
And that's it. You don't have the ability to adapt and change.
No, and I can. You don't. No, I'm someone that likes to finish what I started before.
But that's not how it works here.
No, I understand.
If we're doing a live show, let me ask you a question. If you're working on a very important piece of best of, say, or even a tape that I asked you that I said I really need, and something happened on the air that was monumental, I don't know, somebody said something, and I need that tape right away. Not only do I expect that tape right away, I expect you to move fast on it. Instead, you're like, well, you either want this or you want that. I'm like, well, I want this. This is important. That's how the show operates.
Okay, Gary. Scott, can you do that? Can you do that?
Yeah, sure, I can do that.
Will you commit to Gary from now on when he interrupts your work, and it's important to him, therefore it's important to Howard, will you stop and do it without complaining, without moaning?
Okay.
He won't do it. I'll tell you why.
Yeah, I'll do it.
I'll tell you why, Patty's not being honest. Because he doesn't believe Gary is acting in my best interest.
Of course I do.
Well, you know what? That's why I want you here, Howard. That's exactly why you're part of this.
Gary is my spokesperson, and if he tells you to do something, you do it.
I understand
Gary
that.
is your superior.
No, I know that. I understand that. Here's the problem, too. I'll be working on something. He said, I need this right away. Someone will come down and say, Gary needs you to do this, without any further instruction.
Right.
I mean, when does he need me to do this? I don't know.
Right now.
No, they don't know that.
Oh, I see.
They don't know that, and that a lot of times that happens. They don't like an internal.
Why are you not being honest? Why did you leave here yesterday when you were not sick?
I really was.
No, you weren't.
No, I was.
You could be honest.
You were sick of Gary.
No.
You left early because you had a stupid little fight with Gary.
Absolutely, it was totally.
So are you going to storm out of here like a baby every time you have a problem with Gary?
No.
Yeah, tell Pat, look him in the eye, and tell him you're not going to do that.
I'm not going to do that. I've already told him.
He threatens all the time.
Full of anxiety. I never do.
But
I did
Scott,
it once yesterday.
You admit that your battle cry is, I'm out of here and I don't need this. And that, again, goes to, well, if you don't need it and you're out of here, if you don't need it, I don't need it. I want you to need it, believe it or not. I want you to need to be here.
Did you hear? Hey, did you hear? Scott, did you hear Gary? He wants you to need to be here. He says he respects you, even though you said you don't respect him.
That's correct.
So that should make you feel what?
It makes me feel good. I mean, I like to be respected, and I like people.
But that was a point you made to me that you didn't feel respected by Gary.
Right.
I respect your work, but I don't respect your attitude.
My attitude sucks.
Can your attitude change?
My attitude can change. I admit I do have a bad attitude.
Why?
At times.
Why?
I can tell you why. It's money. Scott,
a lot of it has to do with that.
Well, what do you want from us? We don't pay you.
I know that.
But I do resent the fact that Scott looks at me, and nobody knows how much I make. But I'm sure in Scott's mind, I will guarantee you that whatever Scott thinks I make is nowhere near what I make. Because everybody thinks that I'm like some millionaire.
No, everybody thinks I'm a millionaire, too. But
no, we actually don't
Nobody
think
thinks you're a
millionaire. But you know why we don't think that?
I'm not here.
You'll tell us every step of the way that you're...
everybody that fans, I'm talking about, you work on the Howard Stern show. You
Stop
must
banging on the bad equipment.
You must make a good living.
But what I make for a living should in no way impact on whether I need you to do something. And
here's my point. When you accept a job,
do it.
You got to do the job the best you can.
You're right.
If you don't like your wages, leave. Or tell management you want more money or you're leaving.
Now, I've said that to him before, and he has taken that as a sign of me not respecting him. I said, listen, we like having you here, but I didn't tell you to keep this job. If you don't like it, you should move on. And he thinks that's me telling him, get out, which it isn't. I'm saying either enjoy what you're doing here and live with what you got, or go. Is that wrong?
No, that's my attitude.
And it doesn't mean I don't respect you. I mean, just bring a new attitude.
In addition to this, Gary, you also have to change a little.
Mm-hmm.
Are you willing to change and bring a new attitude, Scott?
Sure.
Some of the things he said from you, Gary, he doesn't like when you walk away from him when he's talking to you.
I do that. I do that.
Why?
Well, because what'll happen is we're going over the same ground again. It's this conversation that goes around and around. I'll give you a perfect example, and probably on one of those tapes when I walked away. 85% of Scott and mine's fights have been over best of. And what happens is Scott is no longer at a place where he can produce best of. So he needs help, okay? The help should come from other engineers. He's got a chief engineer, Richie, who has to go out and find him freelancers. Scott will come to me and he will say, we have nobody. I can't get best of done. What are you going to do about it? And the answer is, I'm not going to do anything about it. I give you the material. You are an engineer. If you can't get more engineers on, why has it now become my headache? That's you and your department's headache. Why is it my fault that you don't have the manpower to do it?
And I'm not. And I say to you, I'm not in charge of manpower. I don't hire. Right. I don't fire. See, I boss nobody around. It's not my decision.
But you go to your boss. You go to your chief engineer who is in charge of that. You say, I need help.
Well, you know what he's going to get. Tom Chiusano doesn't get any help.
Well, I got to give Tom credit now. We have worked out a deal.
But even before that, forget about the fact that you're now allowed to do overtime. Before that, Tom has given you people. You guys have not been able to find the people that you need to do the job. Again, I don't know why it's my fault. In other words, should I be out there looking for freelance engineers to produce best stuff? No. I don't believe so.
No,
that's what they should be doing.
I agree with you. It's not your job.
You do agree with
them. But you do put it on me.
I believe it's your job to. You should go to the people that have to hire them, not me.
And we have. And what ends up happening is you guys, these freelancers quit, and then, everything. And also, you oversee the whole project.
It's a very complicated process.
It's not complicated. You oversee it, correct?
The doing of best.
You oversee it. And when it's getting to be a month before best of and it's not done, I always say, Scott, you should be the one that should be afraid, going, oh, my God, we don't have enough best of. Instead, it's me. And Scott goes, he puts his arms up in the air and he goes, I got nobody. What do you want from me?
But, Gary, despite best of, you'll work on not walking away from him when he's talking.
As long as he doesn't yell, I will stay.
Okay, can you do that?
Yeah.
Why do you yell at him?
Because he can't yell at his wife?
That's where I feel I don't get respected.
But he feels, I also think that Scott feels I'm the only one here that he can yell at. He's not going to yell at Howard. Right. He's not going to yell at Fred. He's not going to yell at Rob.
Can you stop yelling?
Yeah.
Really, Scott?
I am.
I just heard these tapes of you yelling.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, you yell.
But that's.
Can you stop yelling?
Like I said, it builds up in me, and then I go. I mean,
and tell Howard why it's building up in you. Tell him. Tell him what you told me.
Frustration. I mean, I'm.
Do you feel part of the team?
No, sometimes I don't. I'm made to.
Who cares?
I know. See?
Howard.
That's the attitude.
Howard.
Who cares what you feel?
Howard, wait, time out. Howard, whoa, time out.
What am I, your daddy?
Yeah. You are the CEO. Howard, hold on. Howard, you're the CEO here.
CEO nothing. Who wants to hear this crap?
No, Howard, you got to tell him he's important.
He is important, but he better he needs to be able to get a pat on the back every 10 seconds?
He tells me that.
And see, I'll tell you something.
He is important.
Hear that?
How many times? How many times? I tell him all the time.
It makes me feel
He gets upset when you forget his birthday. I'm not married to this crazy balloon.
It's a birthday.
It's his birthday. I don't care about your birthday.
Let me ask you a question. What's the thing that Howard or this show has forgotten you for that has hurt the most?
Probably Robin not inviting me to your birthday.
But here, Howard, you understand something?
This came out in the green room.
I feel that comes back to me in the sense that he's got this resentment. And he doesn't know where to put it. And sometimes he's, you know what I mean? Like he doesn't.
You're right.
Scott should have been there. Where's Robin? Robin left now.
She can't take it.
She's a dude.
I was just going to say, why didn't she invite Scott to the birthday party?
How could she leave in the middle of the...
Well, her excuse was she had to cut the line somewhere.
Right.
And then Scott
felt... the line.
Well, it's true. How many people could she invite?
But Scott could name 6 people that were there.
Obviously, I named Benji as one of them because he was invited, and he's only been here a few years, and I've been here 19 years. Why was he invited? Why was I the line and him not?
Well, you'd have to ask her that, but she left.
We already went through that on the air.
No, but the point is that it does come back in this festering resentment.
It builds up, right.
And it built up until yesterday where you said something that you do regret, right?
I said something, probably one of the most horrible things I've ever said to a person. I apologize.
What did you say?
I said to Scott, good luck finding work in a year, meaning when we leave here, good luck finding work. Now, I said to you, Pat, I'm not the guy that hires and fires people here. I don't even have my own job.
But it felt good to hit him with that hammer.
It did. It did. I mean, he pushed me to the brink, and I pulled out the heavy artillery.
I want to ask you, why did I push you when you initiated the abuse on me?
Well, because you immediately started...
Why was that? Answer the question.
Scott never appears to have anything to do with anything. The arms go up like this. I don't know. And then it's immediately followed by him explaining to you how hard he's working at that moment.
Pat, I suggest to you that this can't be solved because Scott will always have a deflated sense of ego because none of us think about him enough. He's an endless pit of need.
And something worse happened today, Howard.
What happened?
Where? I knew that Scott and I didn't get along, and I thought it was because I felt, he felt I didn't respect him, vice versa. But I found out for the first time that Scott really doesn't think I'm talented enough to be doing what I'm doing.
Is that true?
Now, is that true?
He doesn't respect me. He doesn't think that I deserve to be...
No, be honest, Scott.
The way I am by everyone else. That hurts.
Be honest. Now's the time to say it.
Say it, baby.
You hear that? He's hurt. Be honest.
I'm
Say it, Scott.
No. I didn't think you're talented.
You just said earlier you don't think. I said, why don't you say it to any of those other guys? And you go, because you don't think I work as hard as you, and you don't think I'm as good as you.
No, you work hard. I'm not debating that.
You don't
more
think
jealousy?
Are you jealous of him, or do you really think he's incompetent?
I'm not jealous. I can see some.
You're not jealous?
Incompetence.
What? Incompetence?
You're not jealous of Gary? Of his relationship with Howard? Of being in the in crowd?
Am I jealous? No.
Of his work? Of his pay?
I don't think I'm jealous of
yes or no?
In crowd. I mean, no, I'm not jealous. If you see it as jealous, I don't feel it as.
So what do you see it as?
Resentment. I don't.
But why?
Yeah, why?
Why resent?
You can't have what he has. He's him.
Why do you resent me and say, and I'm not picking on him, but why don't you resent Benji? Benji's got a great job. Benji's in the in crowd. Benji works hard. Why don't you resent him? Why me?
Do you feel you could be a better producer than Gary of this show?
No. It's not what I do. I'm not a producer. I couldn't.
Then why do you resent him?
I guess, I feel that he gets a lot of attention and praise.
Wouldn't that be jealous?
I don't. What is she doing?
Let him answer.
Where I feel I work equally as hard and don't get as much.
So you're jealous of him?
If that's what you call jealousy, I guess.
What do you call jealousy?
I suppose I am.
What do you call jealousy?
Being, I guess him having something that I don't.
Right. You just described a bunch of things you want that he has.
Aren't you angry that he gets personal appearances and you don't?
Be
honest.
Yes.
Aren't you angry that
but I shouldn't.
Aren't you angry that I did the Trim Spa campaign and made money? I know you were very upset about that.
Yeah, I would have liked
got back to
part
me.
of that.
But
part of it.
But nobody asked you to do it. But
right.
I'm on the air more than you.
Right.
I'm not more important than you, I don't think, but I'm more visible than you. And that's
you know what he just said?
You're more important. He's
Gary.
And they felt that I was a more visible person to do the Trim Spa thing.
That's fine. They made this decision.
But still, I hear in your voice.
Pat, what can Scott do with this jealousy that he has of Gary? He's focused on Gary.
Right now, he has to purge himself of it. He has to admit now in front of you he's doing it. He's admitting for the first time that he's jealous of Gary.
He can't even come to terms with it.
See, this is it right now.
Okay.
And there's nothing to be jealous of. If you're the best engineer,
I know.
And he's the best producer, that's apples and oranges.
Right, then we should be the two best people in the business.
This is the all-star team.
Absolutely.
It's the best radio show in the world, right?
Oh, yeah.
You're the engineer for the show.
That's right.
You should look in the mirror and shake your head up and down instead of being bitching and moaning and being in a bad attitude.
Okay.
And be part of the team. They don't believe you're part of the team. You punch in and you punch out. You're a union worker, but we have a team player and a union player at conflict here.
I have a question for you, Scott, because this came up with Pat and I earlier.
Go ahead.
We do the staff meeting every Thursday.
Right.
Do you come to it?
No.
Why? It's during...
Well, how do you expect to be invited to his birthday party if you don't go to the team meeting?
I'll tell you why.
Why?
I was coming to the meetings every week.
Right.
And then I would go finish what I had to do.
Right.
So that involved me staying past my 8 hours, and that involved me getting overtime.
And this is where I feel anger. Okay.
Well,
it goes past your hourly wage, but in the grand scheme of things,
right.
If you're in that staff meeting where we talk about, today Pat Croce's coming on, and we need 3 podiums set up with 3 microphones.
Right.
Instead of in the morning you going, nobody told me, even though you'd have to stay a little extra, in the long run, wouldn't it, A, make your life easier, and B, make you more important to us?
Yes.
Then why don't you do it? That's one of the things that's always nagging.
When will you start doing it?
I'll start Thursday.
With a positive attitude.
At the next meeting.
With a positive attitude.
And if the meeting ends at 12:15, don't tell everyone I didn't get paid for those 15 minutes, because I think it helps you as well as us.
Well, it's not 15 minutes. It's like...
It could be an hour, Scott. The point
an hour and a half.
Scott, the point is you want to earn respect.
I do.
And you'll earn respect by investing more time.
Right. Okay.
They want you in the meeting.
But you agree, Howard, that you wouldn't want to work for free either. You don't come in here to get paid nothing.
I don't come here to get paid nothing. I don't think you're treated well as an engineer in terms of... But he's right, Pat. You are the best engineer. I have fought for you all along for you to work here. I believe in you.
Thank you.
If you have a money dispute, Gary isn't the guy sitting and bad-mouthing you, and I'm not the guy bad-mouthing you. We're saying you're the best engineer in the business.
Did you hear that?
You don't hear it.
No, I know.
But Tom Chiusano is trying to get in on this. But
I do want to say one more thing.
Coming in every door you can find.
Here's Tom.
Can I just say one more thing?
Yes.
Because Pat put me on the spot, and he said to me, right now, if you were in charge and you had to decide whether to take Scott with you, would you? And I said, the answer is I don't know. And he said, why? And I said, here's the deal. I love Scott's work. Scott's work is not in question. It's Scott's attitude. And if his attitude was better, I'd take him with me in a second. But I don't have that choice.
You hear that?
It's my attitude. No, I can.
And that's your choice.
I do have a bad attitude, and it's just because
that's your choice.
Resentment over the years of not.
So when are you going to purge it? When are you going to let that rest?
That would be right now.
Do we have your word on it?
Yes.
I think one additional point, if you wouldn't mind, Gary. Do you feel apology is due him for yesterday?
Absolutely. I was going to call him last night, but I spoke to Pat, and we were going to do this on the air. I wanted to call you after you left yesterday. That was probably the meanest thing I've said to anybody, and I apologize for it.
I accept.
How do you feel hearing that from Gary?
Well, I mean,
how do you feel?
I feel good, because it takes a man to admit that he was wrong and apologize.
Absolutely. I knew.
I thank you.
The second I said it, I might as well just stuck a knife in your heart. And anybody I told that I said it just went, oh, my God.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty low. Tom, do you want to add something to this?
Well, I was just going to say, it's Scott.
It's Tom's fault. The show has grinded to a halt.
Go ahead, Tom, please.
If Gary and Scott thought it was important for Scott to attend the Thursday meeting and then stay overtime and complete his day's work,
well, that's Tom.
Somebody just got to come to me and say, "Hey, this is important. He should be here."
Not true, Tom, and I'll tell you why. Because you know that for a long time there was a
that was then.
That got lifted a month ago.
No, it was more than that.
The no overtime edict for Scott.
Right, which was a creation or Scott's creation, because he said some things that were said on the air that got the CEO of the company to say,
and that's more.
You don't like it here?
And that's more resentment.
See, that's another factor. I was being honest on the air on a radio show, and I got the S kicked out of me by the big bucket in the company.
All right, here's the
thing. Why wouldn't I feel resentment? You know, you open your mouth and you be honest, and then all of a sudden, bam.
But there were plenty of times after that. I'm sorry, but I got to say, there were plenty of times after that, as time went on, when it was important for Scott to stay and do overtime, where I would approve overtime.
All right, there it is. I guess it's resolved, Pat.
I think it's resolved. You're getting overtime. You're going to develop a better attitude.
Yes, much
you feel
better.
part of the team.
Yes.
Gary, Bubba Booey's not going to ignore you, turn around, but you also have to respect his position and what he does.
Okay.
What is it, Benji?
It's just not coming out. Scott is treated like dirt around here by interns on up.
Well,
I'm not saying,
but it works both ways. I got to tell you, because Scott will treat interns like dirt.
Never. I never treat interns like dirt.
Don't make me start the parade.
Who did I treat like dirt as an intern?
A lot of the interns say that you will yell at them. And you should.
Is that true? Do you yell at interns?
I have on occasion yelled at interns.
Is that a yes?
Yes. I don't like to, because they're here to help. And
hey, Pat, this is some case, huh? Yeah, you know what? This is going to blow your mind, pal.
It's like it's all my fault.
Do me a favor. What's it cost to have you here full time? Talk to Tom about that.
Yeah. Can I say one thing in closing?
Yes.
Scott's not obligated to stay at this job. I'm looking at a guy who feels like he's not respected, that's treated like dirt, who continues to stay. And there's a part of me that says, well, either stand up for yourself and go somewhere else, or sort of take what you have here and say, these are the cards I've been dealt, and this is how I'm going to play it.
Makes sense, Scott. Do you agree?
Yeah, I mean, I can leave anytime I want, I suppose. I mean, you know, if I don't like it, then...
Or you can choose a better attitude and attack this job.
Right.
You know what? Let me say this about Scott, because nobody's coming to poor Scott's defense.
Right.
Scott loves this job.
But it's hard
why?
to tell.
I'm trying to figure out now why I love this job.
I wouldn't know that.
I don't think you don't recognize that.
I don't, because he never lets me know that.
He's recognized for loving. I see it. He loves this job.
I would never know that. I wouldn't. All you do is complain, and I think, how would I know you love this job?
Scott, is Robin right? Do you love this job?
I absolutely love it. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. I mean, even...
I bet you didn't even know I knew that,
Why are you
Scott.
Where are you going to go?
Yeah, really, where am I going to go?
Let's be honest.
But even so, he absolutely loves being associated with this show. He loves working on this show. He
Some
takes
resolution.
great pride.
Robin, we have to just add a little resolution here. Scott, when Gary asks for something,
right,
one of those urgent...
Pat has made me realize something. I got to say the guy's good. In order to be respected and remembered and considered, you've got to make yourself invaluable.
Okay.
And your work is top-notch.
Thank you.
I've gone to Tom many times. Believe me, Tom's no fan of yours, I don't think. And I'm going to tell you something.
I would notice it.
If you left tomorrow, I don't even think Tom would notice.
He would love me to leave tomorrow.
But I would notice. I tell him what a great job you do.
Thank you.
I tell him all the time what a great job you do.
Thank you.
I said, Scott is invaluable.
Don't make me cry.
No, I'm telling you.
Scott, do you...
And I've told you
listen
this.
and enjoy this. This is what you're craving.
I've told you this before.
Yes.
I've sat you down and said, Scott, you're really important to me and the show. Be part of the meetings.
Okay.
Be part of the intern program here. Be part of everything. Make friends with everyone. Be enthusiastic. If you are, if it's true what Robin says, that you love the job, then let everyone know you love the job. Embrace it. Be proud to be a Howard Stern show guy.
A young lover of
And you will become even more valuable, even, dare I say, to Tom. Tom will say, God, this guy's so upbeat. He keeps things going.
Yeah. It's really hard.
We can't lose him. If Howard ever leaves, I got to have this guy. Now, Robin, why didn't you invite Scott? I'll tell you why. You don't even have to answer. She didn't invite you to the party because who thinks of you? You're never around.
That's not it. That's not it at all. Everybody was thought of, but I had a set number of people I could invite, and I had to cut in various places. So lots of people I would have loved to have been there couldn't be there.
And by the way, yes, Scott does fight with interns. Here's a tape of Scott fighting with the interns.
Oh, dear.
I didn't deny that I didn't fight.
That's right. Just so everyone knows we're not making stuff up. You've got to get a better attitude. Absolutely.
Go do your little thing. Okay. You're a intern, that's right, pal.
Yeah, really. And you're a 50-year-old and you're acting like you're in 6th grade.
Okay?
Look, recess is over.
What is your problem? What is your problem?
What is your problem?
Do you understand what's going on here? You have no clue what's going on here. So before you open your mouth, why don't you find out some facts?
I have no clue because
okay?
you're not telling me.
Why don't you find out some facts before you open your mouth?
What
okay?
are the facts that you're talking about? Huh?
Oh, there you go. I could play the whole thing.
This will change, right?
Well, if somebody disrespects me and steps all over me and hits me over the head with a baseball bat, what do you expect me to do?
Hold on. Can I answer that?
Yeah. Do I do it the wrong way?
No, can I say something? I do get angry with you, and I do, even this morning with Sal, I might have jumped on a little bit about the farting thing, although that was inappropriate. But I take a lot of crap around here, and I swallow a lot of crap, and there's lots of times where I'd love to say to people above and below me, go after yourself, and I don't.
Takes two people to fight, Scott. One's got to have a good attitude. One's, if there's a bad attitude, then somebody's got to have a good attitude, or you wind up with an argument. And people with bad attitudes don't get good things more often than not.
I know that, but I just don't like being taken advantage of. That gets me really, worked up.
Well, taken advantage of by an intern?
If somebody comes and just starts, ragging on me or cursing me out.
Taking advantage
I don't know
what
started that argument. I don't even remember it.
You know what? We had 2 semesters ago, an intern came in here on his second day and started really making fun of me. I was pissed at that intern the entire semester, but I didn't let him know it. He left. I shook his hand. I thought we gave that guy a great opportunity, and he immediately turned on me for no good reason.
Well, he'll never have a job with you either.
But fine, but it's, you know what I mean? Like, I'm done. I'm not going to sit there and hammer an intern. I know how I feel. I am confident enough in what I do to not care what he thinks, meaning the intern.
Right.
That's a good point, Scott.
Pat,
he told you, Howard Stern told you that you're the best engineer on the planet. So no one, unless you give them permission, can make you feel lousy now. No one. No intern. No one.
Your problem is you don't believe that I'm telling you the truth.
Do you believe him?
No, I do. I believe you.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You don't believe. You think that you're here just because, no one else is here. No, you're here because I wanted you here.
And you know
But I think one of Scott's biggest problems is he's just not being heard. He's not being heard.
I'll tell you something.
Well, who would listen to him with that monotone?
But the funny thing is, everybody's saying, well, Scott doesn't yell. Scott yells at me all the time, and I just stand there until when he's finished, I give him whatever I want him to do. He goes and does it.
Well, you're lucky she has a good attitude.
Yeah.
Other people don't.
And the other thing I want to say to Scott, I started to think yesterday about what life on the show would be without Scott. And I started to think that...
How good would it be?
No, he knows... I'm not talking about the attitude. I'm talking about the quality of the work. He knows the show better than anyone else. And trying to teach someone new that would be very difficult. These new guys do good work with the current stuff. Scott's got the history of the show in his head. He's got 20 years of knowing what I want and what you want in his head.
And I can say for a fact that he will go out of his way to do whatever he can for you. If you need something, Scott will turn over this entire
I don't see that.
building to
Sounds like
find
a
it.
Pat, punch Scott in the face. Let's see what happens.
Gary, you don't see that. I'll tell you why you don't see that. Because you usually send down stuff with an intern. Here, give this to Scott, and then you're oblivious to what...
Listen, I know...
All right, let me look. Pat, no offense to you. You did a great job, but forget these two. It's tough. It's tough. All right, Pat is a relationships expert.
I thought he did a great job.
He did good.
Yeah.
He did a real good job.
Tough.
But you two are very thick.
We're brick walls.
Yeah.
All right, let's end it. Howard, like this. Come on.
What is this?
Hugs.
Hugs?
Oh, come on. Yeah.
Pat, come here. Can I say it in my best Philly accent? I ain't no homo.
Come here.
Hug each other.
Get in here.
Go ahead.
Come on, you're on the same team. Hug. Get in there. Give it.
There
you go. Howard.
Very good, Pat. You're good. When is your show on?
Every day. Here in New York, it's UPN 9 at 2 and 2:30. Chicago's the same. LA, 10 o'clock in the morning on UPN. Philly, CBS at 3 o'clock. It's on every
Tom,
station,
go
every
make
day.
out with Pat.
I've seen Pat speak. He's a great presenter. He spoke at our managers' meetings. He was awesome.
Thanks, Tom. Well, congratulations, Pat. You've just worked with the two most difficult people on the
Howard,
planet.
congratulations to you.
Thank you. And we will be back right after these words.
What is it about old girlfriends that can really piss a guy off? Sam Kinison and Jessica Hahn.
I'm glad this went down. I don't feel bad about not calling her now.
Oh, Sam, you wouldn't have called me. You haven't called me in a year and a half.
You don't want to call her?
No. Oh, cut it out. You haven't called me in a year and a half. What, you have your girlfriend? You can't think for yourself?
All right, listen, Jessica.
We're not getting anywhere with this conversation.
He goes on TV and says, I put her on a plane just like Jim Baker did. I used it, and then you said this. I have it on tape. I used it, and then I put it right back on a plane. Just like all the
I have
others.
you saying I fell asleep inside.
Oh, cut the crap, Sam.
Well, I don't think I can...
Listen, this ain't the Pat Cooper rerun, babe. But it is your style.
I don't think that we can get this
But if I set you up, it's not...
I don't want
it's
to
a big
get
tragedy.
Howard. All I want
if I set you up with Bon Jovi, that's like, how could you do that, Howard? But you can let me walk in here and deal with this, right? That's all right. That's okay. It's okay for you to make fun of my brother's suicide, man. And if it wasn't you, Howard, anybody else, brother, we'd have a whole different scene happening there.
All right.
Yeah, trust me.
Okay.
Babe.
All right. Okay. All right, listen, this is not working out very well.
No, not at all. Working out very well.
Howard, all I did was call because he was on the air.
Do another Mr. Ed routine, babe, while your mom's dying, all right?
Shut up. Sam, I did that before.
No, come on.
Play? Come on.
All right, listen, Jessica, thanks for calling.
Be funny, man. Come on, Howard.
You're listening to the always playful Howard Stern.
Yes, well, get Ronnie in there. Ronnie's supposedly in psychiatry. I don't know what he's doing.
He goes
there.
1 day a week. That's hardly
But he
gamble.
probably doesn't even know what to bring up, you know?
I just said to my psychiatrist, I go, the guy's retarded.
Yeah, Ronnie wouldn't say to his psychiatrist, you know, I was at this bachelor party, and I said these things. What's wrong with me?
Oh, he thinks,
He would never think that's anything to address.
Yeah, Ronnie and Artie went at it at the on the wrap-up show yesterday, and Ronnie's been bitching all morning about how Artie treated him yesterday.
Really?
But I got to tell you, like so I said to my psychiatrist, this guy gets up. I said, this guy...
supposed friend.
Yeah, he gets up, and he goes, what are you doing? The fuck is wrong with you getting married? The fuck is wrong? So I said, what?
Keep it the same.
So I said to my psychiatrist, why would my psychiatrist goes, well, why would a guy say that? He goes, he must be very jealous and angry.
Yeah.
I said, well, Ronnie is jealous and angry.
Yeah, I'd forgotten how jealous and angry he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm jealous and angry, yes.
Why would you say something like that? You don't know that that's a bad thing to say, even?
Dude,
he's angry.
Dude, you don't, seriously, answer me honestly. You don't know that's a bad thing to say?
What did I say?
Do the speech. Do the speech.
No,
if you got the energy.
if he's doing, I'm fucking walking.
All right,
I don't want his shit.
Here he goes.
What are you doing?
doing? What are you doing, you dumb fuck?
You want to talk to me?
You're an
Talk to me.
asshole.
You're going to have that asshole do this shit for me, forget it.
I've known you 23 years. Let's keep things the same. That's a lovely girl. But what are you doing?
The fuck are you getting married
He's
for?
ruined the best. He's ruined the
Yeah,
best.
you go, Beth's a lovely girl.
Beth's a lovely girl. What the fuck are you getting married for? What are you crazy? You get married, stay the same. Let's fuck the boys, Ricky Man. Let's go.
There's the speech.
Where is he? Get back in
So then he's
here.
on the wrap-up show yesterday talking about how he just wanted to have fun. And none of us know how to have fun. I go, well, gee.
That's fun.
Gee, that's fun, listening to you scream about what an asshole
What
I am.
is so much fun about that to him?
Fun is making other people uncomfortable.
You heard the speech. Is Artie off on that?
Not even a little bit. And you know something? And I
You hear what Fred said?
And I love Ronnie. I really do. I think Ronnie, I think there are times when Ronnie does do things to be funny or have fun or whatever. I'm not so sure.
That's what he said on the wrap-up show.
Yeah, I'm not so sure that he's...
No, I wasn't trying. I didn't say I was trying to be funny.
You were trying to have fun, and you're the only one who has fun.
All right, listen.
You had fun at my expense.
Yeah, all right, fine. Whatever you say.
You don't think that's a bad speech?
Yeah, okay, it was a bad speech.
In retrospect.
It was a bad speech. Okay? You happy
you
now?
thought about
It was a bad speech.
No, but it doesn't sound sincere.
No, it was. It
No,
was
you're
a
just
bad
saying-
speech.
Do you think? Would you?
Yeah,
really
it was a
believe
bad.
that?
Yeah, it was horrible.
Why was it horrible?
It was horrible. I made an asshole out of myself. It was horrible.
Oh, he's...
It was horrible.
Nah, it's not sincere. You don't think it was
Yeah,
horrible.
whatever.
All right, thank you.
Whatever.
Oh,
Thanks.
well, then let's ask him the other questions. Like, why was that speech good?
I didn't say it was good. I was having a good time. It was funny.
You were
I was
having
having
fun.
fun.
a good time?
Okay?
You were having fun.
Yeah.
But
right.
is there no
and,
other way
and then
to have
that
a good
fucking
time?
Doug Hurwitz goes on your website and put... Did you ever say to me yesterday that I ruined your bachelor party?
No.
Okay. Why is the headline on Hurwitz's thing that I ruined your bachelor party?
I don't know. I didn't see it.
Piece of shit. Wait till I see him later.
But he wasn't even there.
Doug
Well,
Hurwitz?
that's why he put that up, because he's probably upset
You know
that
how
he wasn't
Ronnie
there.
ended up at the bachelor party?
No, I know how.
honestly?
No, I know how I ended up
Go
there.
ahead.
You. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have been there.
Why?
I have no idea.
Here's what happened.
We
Ronnie...
were standing at the elevator. I'll tell you exactly what happened.
Well, let me
We're
say
standing
that.
at the elevator, going home,
Right.
and Ross had walked over to ask you a question, and he was standing there and asking you about this bachelor dinner, and you said to him, "Is Ronnie on the list?" And he says, "Oh, of course he is."
Yeah, well, you know what it was. So Ross made the mistake. He comes up to me,
I'm
and
talking
Ronnie...
in front of
in front of Ronnie. He goes,
Right.
hey, we're going to have a bachelor dinner for you. Blah, blah. And I'm saying to myself, that's a terrible thing to bring, because I'm sure they had no intention of inviting Ronnie.
Right.
There you go.
Because I'm not in on the guest list at all, but they're bringing it up in front of me. They said, would you be available for a bachelor dinner? I said, yes. I said, well, of course you're inviting Ronnie. I mean, the guy's standing right there. I don't think he was looking for Ronnie.
Position,
Yeah, I think everyone knew Ronnie would be an embarrassment.
Right, exactly.
Well,
Whatever.
they knew they were going to a nice place.
Well, maybe I should stay home when your wedding is in a few weeks, okay?
Okay.
Maybe I
If
should
you want to.
Maybe I should stay home.
Do you want
I
to?
think that's a good
Do
idea.
you want to stay home?
Maybe me and
Did you
Sal
have
will go out that night.
All right.
Did you have
Yeah.
other things to do?
Yeah, I have other things to do.
All right. Well, then go ahead.
All right.
You're not planning on making any speeches at my wedding?
No,
Yeah.
believe me.
Do me a favor. Try to limit the amount of alcohol at my wedding.
I'll be sitting in a corner somewhere and don't even fucking talk.
Will you drink? Will you?
Don't even talk to me. And don't you come near me.
Will you agree to have?
Because I don't even want to talk to you that night.
Who?
That guy over there.
He's talking to Artie, who's the name he
Why
won't
is he
use.
mad at Artie? How did I get the head of security mad at me again?
Yeah, head of security. Yeah.
Well, what are
Why
you?
don't you make a mockery of that too, like
And
you
to Doug
usually
Hurwitz,
do?
in all fairness, in all fairness, on the website, can you make the headline "Unwanted Guest Gives Horrible, Obnoxious Speech" instead of what the lie you put there?
Yeah, right. Keep writing, Benji. Put your new glasses over there, moron.
Oh.
And you better stop running through the halls again.
Ooh.
Or I'll have you locked out of the building altogether.
He's throwing everybody under the buses.
Wow.
Don't peek out from behind your computer.
Well, you want to hear 2 examples of Ronnie being a drunk asshole?
No, I don't want to hear it.
At my birthday and Bubba's wedding?
I love it.
Oh, come on, man. What do you have to bring that up
Remind
for?
everybody, because some people
Why do you have to do that?
They think Artie's exaggerating. Go ahead, play these.
All right, here's
That was-
Ronnie.
that
This
was-
is Ronnie
Oh, come on,
at
man.
my birthday party.
Thanks, Artie. Thanks a lot.
No shit.
This is all your fault.
It would have came up,
no,
Ron.
it wouldn't have came up.
Ron, it would have came up.
No, it wouldn't have came up. Nobody said
Wouldn't have
shit
come
about
up.
it. Nobody said shit about
Wouldn't
it.
have came up.
Whatever.
What the
Leave me alone.
fucking grammar over there. If I paid for a grammar school for you, would you go?
No.
Charm school.
It wouldn't have came up.
I'm not going to any school. Not going to
if I sent you to charm school.
No, I'm not going to charm
Mitch
school.
McGillicuddy's charm school.
Excuse me, madame.
You're going to teach me how to eat with a fork, too?
Howard TV. I got the next big special. Ronnie's Charm School.
Yeah, right. Yeah, okay.
Is this the salad fork?
Every week he gets his own show at Charm School. You just tape him at Charm School.
No. They don't
and then we send them out into society.
They don't have a budget anymore, so they can't do any other more specials.
It'll be like My Fair Lady.
Yeah.
The rain in Spain falls mainly on the plane, motherfucker!
No specials this year, no more.
You go to a psychiatrist now or not?
Yes.
Could you discuss with him why the fuck you say dumb fucking shit at parties?
Yeah, okay.
There's
I will.
something
I'll discuss that.
My psychiatrist goes, what the fuck?
Well, this is what I'm saying. Ronnie wouldn't bring it up because Ronnie doesn't even see this as a problem. He doesn't understand how inappropriate he is.
Right.
All right, let's confess. All right, we got to fuck some girls tonight, man. What are you doing? That's our confession. What are you doing? Speak for yourself. Get rid of these fucking wives shit. Let's fuck some hoes. Now that's a confessional. That's what this booth is all about. That's what the booth is about. Fuck this place. Fuck some whores. You're sick, you fucking wacko. Oh, my God. You're out of your mind, dude. Oh, my God.
Yeah, that was at the Lighthouse.
Yes.
Here's Ronnie above his wedding. By the way, there's little kids, everything.
Everything. The whole families are there.
Bubba's son.
7-year-olds.
Right. 7-year-olds.
I got bad news for you. Jennifer's boyfriend is about 6'1". I met Jennifer before 265. Fuck him. Fuck that. Are there any kids here left on their way home? No, there's no kids here. This Ronnie the limo driver, and he's drunk because Howard left, so he's now off his leave. No. I was drunk before he left. Hey, I want to hear your famous phrase. Shut the fuck up, asshole. That's my famous phrase. Famous phrase. I want to dedicate this to Heather and Brother Clem. May they be happy forever. Let's fuck some whores!
Oh, my God.
Fucking problem, asshole!
He knows how to class up a wedding, I'll tell you that. Jesus. You remember that, Fred?
Holy... Did that first speech with
that was at the Valentine party.
No, that was at...
So that happened before the Bubba wedding.
Yes. Right.
And we probably, commented on his behavior at that point.
Yeah, and that was the end of the first week of work here.
Let me explain it to you. He thinks he's funny. He really thinks he's funny.
He doesn't get it. But now he's running out of the room and he won't listen to it.
Lucky him.
Because he's embarrassed.
You know what? If you think it's funny and you think you are funny, then just stand behind it and own it. And say, you know what? You guys are crazy. I'm just trying to be funny. But this proves that he's, guilty about it.
Well, him and the two of them, Artie and Ronnie, started on the wrap-up show with each other. Listen to this. This is from yesterday's wrap-up show. Right. Did you hear this?
I only heard moments of it.
Okay.
You went with this idea, what are you doing? And I think you thought everybody was going to laugh. And everyone... Yeah. No, but it's everyone...
I wasn't trying to be a comedian, Gary.
I was just saying, everybody looked at you like...
So he was being serious.
Then that's really bad.
Yeah, now I'm confused, because about 5 seconds ago, he said he was trying to be funny. Right. Now, in this thing, he's saying he's not being funny.
What was it?
What's that all about? Whatever. It was a bachelor party. You're supposed to be having fun. You know? Well, obviously, nobody was having fun.
We were having a lot of fun.
Well, you look like you're having a ball. Ronnie, were you just trying to, get the party going, that kind of...
You know what it is? Ronnie's used to hanging out with a different crowd.
I guess.
You know.
I was having fun, actually.
Yeah, I was having a great time until his speech.
Apparently, he looked around and he thought nobody was having fun.
So on the Ronnie scale...
Right.
Nobody was having fun.
No one was having fun because no one was screaming fuck.
When people...
Nobody was drunk and screaming obscenities.
In the middle of a restaurant.
Fun means being retarded.
I guess.
And Richie leans over to me and he goes, what's with him? He goes, 10 tables are going to leave. He's yelling out fuck in the middle of my restaurant. Nobu is like one of the most expensive restaurants in the city.
Yeah.
You know, it's like one of the most classy joints.
And I've never heard anybody screaming in there.
Fuck?
No, that happens at Applebee's.
Chris Rock was offended.
TGI Fridays.
TGI Fridays. He thinks he's at a TGI Fridays.
That doesn't even happen at Applebee's. That happens at cockfights.
Right. Bring me more fluke, motherfuckers. Fuck you.
Bring me more jalapeno poppers.
I wasn't trying to do
First of all, shouldn't you have been working that night? Why weren't you working?
Good point.
I don't. No,
I mean, because you were getting drunk with us, there was some fat, high school couple with acne without a ride home in front of the gym.
What can I tell you? What can I tell you, man? I'm sorry.
Boy, the bitter sober Artie.
Don't fucking invite me again, okay, Artie?
He didn't.
Did I invite you to Howard's bachelor party? No.
Well, fuck you, then.
I thought it was a weird invite.
What's your problem?
So do you think you're getting picked on?
Angry. Angry man.
Are you getting singled out?
Used to be happy. You're not angry. Now you're angry.
I'm very happy.
You're not happy.
I'm the happiest guy alive. I'm going to go home and not do heroin all day.
Good.
Ronnie feels singled out. Here's another clip.
But listen to that exchange. I said, did I invite you to... He goes, don't invite me next time, Artie. I said, did I invite you to Howard's bachelor party? And he goes, well, fuck you then. What is that?
I don't know. It doesn't make any sense.
Just lashing out.
You're trying to make sense out of this?
It's like, I'm not in charge of inviting you. Well, fuck you for not inviting me.
But how would I invite you? I didn't...
I'm not trying to make sense of it, Ron, but it's making even less sense than normal.
It's like fighting in a mentalist with you.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He fights like a retard.
He's just lashing out.
Ronnie feels singled out. Okay, listen to this clip.
You feel like you're being singled out here?
Of course, as always.
Why?
Ron, you acting like a jerk off.
It's
admit it.
It's a great topic. It's airtime.
It's true.
Artie can make fun of me. Howard can make fun of me. I'm the big asshole at the party.
Did I say anything out of line?
Your impersonation of Ronnie was dead on.
Okay,
thank you. Freddie and I both agree.
Oh, yeah, what is Freddie?
No, but we were there, Ronnie.
What is Freddie know?
I got no agenda.
Freddie doesn't laugh at anything.
But I'm saying,
I'm laughing
whether it
now.
was funny or not is not the question. The way Artie did it was pretty dead on. And Freddie and I have no agenda with you.
All right, whatever. Next time I'll sit there with my fucking hands folded.
See if there's any other ones. What is this about peer pressure? I don't remember that one. Is that a good one, Gary?
Next time.
Oh, good.
Who was applying the peer pressure to go out afterwards at Howard?
Oh, I guess this was about that I didn't go to the strip club.
Who was applying the peer pressure to go out afterwards that Howard was talking about?
Ronnie.
What?
Ron, there was a lot of peer pressure on your part to go to the strip club, but everybody
we were all trying to get the guy...
Yeah, I got to say, it was mostly Ross and Ronnie. Not even Ronnie that much.
Ross?
No. You think it was more Ronnie?
No, it was
more Ross.
Listen, everybody was trying to get you to go.
Yeah, right. Not you.
Right, well, I was your...
Artie was my rock.
I was your safety valve.
To go for at least one dance and say he went to a strip club for his bachelor party.
Lonnie's a great
I would have been glad.
Lonnie's a great guy, and I would hope that Howard one day makes it over there for Lonnie. Because
I would have been glad if he went there for 5 minutes and to say that he spent time with us at a strip club.
Now admit it.
Because it was his bachelor party. And by the way, if we would have went over to that Rick's strip club, they had the whole third floor.
If we would have went over.
You got to get him to charm school.
I got to get him in charm school.
Any school.
Can you imagine the charm school teacher's going to lose it?
How did he get out of high school?
I don't think he did.
They just wanted him gone.
If we would have went over.
Closed off for us if we did come.
Why don't we go? Why didn't you go? Why didn't you guys go?
There was tons of funny money to be had.
Why didn't you guys go then?
Because nobody wanted to go. Everybody was like, got their
nobody wanted to go.
They all got their period all of a sudden.
Oh my
Here, Ronnie thinks Artie doesn't like him.
Do you think Artie sort of has it in for you?
Yeah.
Why?
Artie doesn't fucking like me. It's obvious.
You're right. I really want the security job. I do.
What makes you think that?
Because anytime he can, he throws me out.
I do
under
not.
the bus.
I
man.
do not.
He fucking hates me. I know he does.
Listen.
It's all right.
Sure,
I don't care.
Sure, after Howard retires, we'll be great friends.
He genuinely believes that you don't like him.
I'm not going to avoid. I hate Ronnie.
Ronnie, you think Artie's avoiding the issue here?
Yeah, definitely.
Ron,
as always.
If I hated you, I wouldn't avoid the issue. I tell you. I like you. I do. I like you. Why would I hate you? We're the same type of guy. We are.
You wouldn't have made a speech like that, though. Obviously, we're not the same type of guy.
Right, I'm a much better person.
Right,
but
exactly.
Why would you bring that up?
You're when you get drunk, you're better than me.
No,
I'm a schmuck.
When I'm sober, I'm better than you when you're drunk, and that's what we learned in AA.
See? Wrap-up show. Very exciting.
Wow.
They were really going on at those guys.
It went on for a while.
Yeah, well, he's had this thing with you for a long time, though.
Yeah, but then we patched it up.
You really think it was patched up?
It culminated with his roast. And then after his roast, we made up, and we've been okay until this happened, this ugliness.
Is this from our website?
Updated.
Wait, what? Updated?
It's the fastest thing I've ever seen Doug updated.
Now on HowardStern.com says, unwanted guest makes horrible speech at Howard's bachelor party.
That's like an Onion headline.
Artie complained that Ronnie, the limo driver's drunken behavior nearly ruined the party, and Howard agreed. Ronnie gets up and goes, F, man. Fuck, man. Why are you getting married, man? Why do things have to change? In response, Ronnie instructed Howard to never invite him to anything again. And Howard shot back that it was a bachelor party. He didn't invite him to anything.
He doesn't understand even that concept.
There it is, Ron. Right up there on the website.
Beautiful.
There's
That's a
Ronnie,
nice picture.
Ronnie in his underpants or whatever.
With his skull shirt on.
Yeah, that's the shirt. He loves it.
The worst I ever saw him was his last birthday party at the place that Big John runs.
Headquarters?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Maron, with the cake. He threw the cake all over the fucking place. He got it all over my jacket. He threw cake at everybody.
It's like a monkey.
That's the kind of party you're supposed to be having, I suppose. There was no cake throwing.
Yeah, we didn't throw any cake at Nobu.
But did you say Ronnie broke the microphone on the cake?
It came to the table, yeah.
Oh, so he was probably thinking, well, now some cake throwing's going on.
No one's having fun. No one's breaking the cake.
That was wild.
Yeah, there he is.
There he is at his party. In a Superman outfit.
In a Superman outfit.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Jeez.
Happy birthday,
How
Dad.
old is he?
Grandpa.
How old is he? He's 12 there.
Cake.
He's in a Superman outfit.
Superman costume.
Yeah. Good for him. All right, Ronnie.
Well, see, you guys don't know how to have fun.
We really don't.
You wear regular clothes and nobody throws cake.
And there were no naked women there either.